Yo. Hey, well, my camera's bugging out. All right, let me fix this. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Let's try this one. There we go. Oh, no, that won't work. Let's try this again. This camera's acting, might be broken. Let's see. Let's try this again. This camera's bugging out.
What up, Marco?
What's up?
I'm sick again, man.
Me too.
This shit's crazy, bro.
Me too. Again. Yep. I got it. What, like yesterday, right?
Yeah, I had to, I've been home for 2 days now, man.
Where it's just like congestion in your nose, right?
Yeah, my nose and my freaking headaches, man.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell.
Same shit. I can't believe how sick everybody is fucking getting.
And the thing is, it's beautiful out. It's been beautiful out here for the past couple of weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how the hell I'm getting sick in great weather?
I don't get it either, my man.
No, man.
I don't fucking get it either. At all. I don't know why this camera's not working. Yeah, something's going around, man. Obviously.
Right. I'm not around no little kids or nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm around adults at work. So I'm like, everybody got their own cubicle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how the hell,
Yeah, that's weird. I'm around kids, so I know where I got it too. I was at my friend's house, and her son was sick. That's exactly where we got it from. Why won't this fucking camera work?
What is that? Mike Tyson? You got a picture of? What video game is that?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh, hi, yo, that's I used to love that game.
Yeah. Fuck, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna keep trying to get my camera to work, but it's not. Let me see something. Let's see if I go to this one. Huh. All right. What's up, Alberto? There's a lot of background noise. I'm gonna mute you.
No, I'm here, Marco. What's up, Marco?
I'm trying to get this fucking camera to work. I don't know why it won't. That's weird.
You having a bad hair day? You're not trying to show up on cam?
Nah, it's just stopped working. It started acting all weird. Now both cameras aren't working.
Lord, child.
That's so strange. Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Finally. Piece of shit. All right. We're back, baby. Yeah, man, I can't believe I'm sick too. I'm telling you right now. Yo, I got so fucked up from the first cold because I was taking that spray and I was taking Sudafed, and the shit congests you up here. So after you stop using it, you stay swollen for like 3 or 4 days. Your body almost withdraws from it. It's crazy. Yeah. I had no idea. What's up?
I think I was hearing a podcast. They said once men hit like around 40, you're supposed to go get like these super deep like blood works done. Like they basically check your shit out and screen.
Yeah, I get blood work. I get blood work done every year.
That's funny you say that. That's funny you say that. I just got all my shit done like maybe a month ago.
For the first time, or you do it every
year? No. I do it yearly.
What'd you anything pop up? I always have slightly elevated sugar in the past like 5 years, but it, just a little, and I don't even eat that much sugar anymore.
What level, Marco?
You too?
Yeah, that's me. I mean, I eat a lot of sweets, so I know my sugar was gonna be high.
So I thought it was because I used to eat mad sweets, and I never had problems. Then right when I hit like 45, it got a little higher. So I cut sugar out almost completely, and it didn't do anything. So sometimes, and mine was only like let's say 100 is the average. I was like 106. It was minor, but and then I saw that cutting out the sugar didn't even change it.
You're talking about glucose, right?
You have cholesterol actually is what I'm talking about. Cholesterol and my sugars. My good cholesterol was a slightly high, and my sugar is slightly high. My bad cholesterol is actually good. So
what do you mean good or bad? What does that mean?
I don't know specifically. One cholesterol is to have it high is actually better, and then the other one to have it high is bad. So that's what it means.
Lord, child.
Don't get old, man. That's all I can say. Don't get old.
We got no choice. Yeah, these colds are out of control, man. These cold, literally like once a week. I've been getting colds now. Once every 2 weeks.
Ooh.
fucking Connecticut, man. I'm moving to Queens. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, man, that dirty air in Queens, you don't want that, man.
I'll tell you, I thought I had allergies too. I don't think I have allergies. It was this fucking medicine, this Sudafed and that fucking spray, because I kept getting like, swollen in the nose, but I wasn't sneezing. I wasn't like, I don't know, because they said that you don't get allergies, right, CT?
Nah, pretty good.
They say they're pretty bad this year for people who get them, so I thought that was what was going on, but it wasn't. Yes, Dwayne, I used to get sick once or twice a year myself, but I've already been sick 3 times this year.
Lord child. Marco, do you take like vitamins? Like you're supposed to take 1 a day vitamins. Like that helps keep you straight.
Yeah, my wife gives me all kinds of shit. She gives me all kinds of shit. Yeah, like zinc and fucking whatever she gives me.
Yeah, but that's too much. They have a pill, Marco. I'm sure you've seen that at the store. You just take 1 of those a day and you're good.
Yeah, those are the ones I take.
But that varies, right? Because you have to look at what's in it. And some people benefit from different things. And if it's not, you know what I mean? It's so many different things you could take. My wife likes zinc. She likes, apparently, which tastes like shit, but oregano extract is apparently supposed to be really good for you. But it stings.
Oh, child.
It's bad. But anyway. Yeah,
I'm gonna keep saying that extra today, Marco.
Why?
Lord child. Huh?
Why? You love two-tone?
Well, yeah, I do, but nah, it's because I said it today and Jackie got mad in the Discord.
Why'd she get mad?
I don't know. She said I'm a faggot.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Good going, girl.
I haven't heard that word in a long time.
Really, you should come to my house. My wife says it every day.
Yo, Marco, remember, I don't know, I'm sure you heard it growing up. You could say that all the time to your boy. Yo, shut up, faggot.
Yeah. Now you can't.
Now you can't even say that.
Mad offensive. Yeah, or fag, like, or you could call anything you want gay and nobody cared. Like, oh, that's gay. Now you'll get people.
Well, it's the same shit with like anti-Semite now. Like ever since the Jews bought TikTok, they censor, like if you use like the juice box emoji, they'll like ban your shit now.
Juice box?
Yeah, because it sounds like juice. Like
that's what that's supposed to mean?
Yeah, like they're going ham with like the censoring of any like anti-Israel shit on TikTok.
Juice box emoji sounds like Jews. Okay, Jews. Okay. Well, now I know what that means because I think I've seen people put juice boxes. I'm like, what the fuck? Word. You know,
Palestine, man.
You know, CT, we have not yet been to that fucking aquarium here, and everybody goes to that shit. We still haven't gone.
That's overrated.
Is it? And we're gonna move out probably before we ever go. But like everybody, like I know people who would come to Connecticut to Norwalk just for the aquarium.
It's all right. It's all right. I mean, I've been to so many different aquariums. When you get to this one, it's just like, because the one down in Atlanta, that one is crazy. That one's really nice.
Bro, she asked me if I'm a top or a bottom in the Discord. Like,
wow.
Why'd you piss Jackie off?
I didn't say nothing, Marco.
You sure you ain't say nothing about Canelo? Because that's usually gets her
like a trigger.
Yeah. Don't talk about Canelo. Don't say nothing bad about Canelo.
She was going for Canelo. I totally forgot even.
Yeah, she loves Canelo. She loves Laura. She thinks Laura is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Laura is. Turn that shit off before I get fucking. Before I get flagged. Laura is. What is he? What country is he from?
Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Flogs?
How's it going?
You on the roof? You doing your thing?
Yeah, I'm taking a break.
Damn, are you wearing one of those full body suits?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would have never thought that. So you must be sweating your balls off doing that because it's hot in California.
Pause.
Right?
Yeah, we've been getting some crazy weather.
Do you ever almost pass out because it's so hot in that suit or no?
No.
I guess it's not like a fireman suit, right? Probably.
I gotta dip out, Marco. I'm gonna try to hop back in though.
All right. Peace out. Yeah, because I got a lot of firefighter friends, and those suits are bad, but I guess that's a totally different thing.
Yeah, it keeps me cool. So
it does.
What city in What city California you at?
Close to Sacramento.
Oh, okay. It gets hot in Sacramento. I thought Sacramento would be like nice and cool. Is that Northern California?
Yeah, it's northern. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets cool over there by like SF, San Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard San Francisco gets like 40s and 50s, right?
Yes. Yep. It's cold
But
out there.
you ever seen snow?
Once. Yeah.
For like a second, or like snowed a lot?
Like light snow. Yeah.
I think I saw snow one time because I went to college in Arizona when I was on the boxing team, and one time I saw it snow for like 15 minutes. It didn't stick or nothing like that, but it was like,
Doesn't
but
it
yeah,
snow up in Big Bear?
it must.
Yeah.
Where's Big
Yeah.
Bear at? Vlogs? Is that northern or is that Southern California?
That's close to like LA. Yeah, southern.
So you just go up in the height, because in Arizona, same shit. You go up in the mountains. There's this thing called, I think it was Mount Lemon, maybe it was called, and you go up there and it snows regularly because you're going up really. Matter of fact, we went there once for the boxing team, and we were running to like build endurance. We were running up at that altitude because it's like 2,000 or 1,000 feet up or something crazy.
Right.
I felt it a little bit, but I was also like 22, like trying to be macho as shit, like not even let myself know that I felt it. So maybe I felt it more than my mind wouldn't let me feel it though. I was like, this ain't shit. I'm like passing people trying to show off. But I remember feeling it a little bit, like in my chest, like, okay, it's not that easy to breathe up here.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I used to hate running though, man. Running is the worst. I mean, some people love it, so no disrespect. Like some people, that's what they do. Marathons, I know this is my man Tony. Fucking every day he's running like, I'm like, oh, what'd you do? He's like, a quick one. I'm like, what? He's like 7 miles. Like, that's a fucking quick one. And I've never ran more than 5 miles. I know I can, because when I did the 5, I was okay. I just hate running. And also when I was running in the 90s, like we just had tapes or CD players. You can't run with the CD player. CT, you remember this, or it'll skip. And tape player, it's just only so much. You know, I mean, I guess you could bring a bunch of tapes but there's only so much. The battery dies after like a couple hours, so like it was boring for me. But now I guess dudes could probably put on those Google glasses and watch whole movies while they run.
Watching a movie while you're running.
I mean, I don't know if you could do that, unless I think the movie comes like to the side, so like you could still see forward, but it's like a little screen on the side of your, I guess. Because like, how do you do that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm kind of excited for it to get cold. I usually hate the cold, but this year, for some reason, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I hate the cold weather.
I mean, that's one thing. I just shovel snow. I've never shoveled snow in my life because I'm from the city. I just shoveled snow last year to dry it. Like, that's some bullshit. And my son do it. He did it. He was like, I gave him. We paid him what, $20. He did the whole shit. He won the money. He kept doing it. Like it snowed a little later. He just started. One day he got up and just started shoveling without it. He was like, all right, where's my money? I'm like, we got to ask you. You can't just. But yeah, he got excited to make some money. So you're staying home? You think it'll be better tomorrow?
I don't know. I mean, it's Friday, so I'm good. I got until Monday.
Would you prefer to stay home, or you like going in?
I like going in, just getting out the house.
I'm with you. Change of pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wife's not in your face all day. I get it.
I'll be home when she goes to work. She works in the morning, so we both get home. I get home late. I work usually I go in at 7 a.m. and I come home at like 6, 7 o'clock. She's already home because she works in the morning.
What does she do?
She's a nurse at Stanford Hospital.
Oh shit, an RN?
Yeah.
That's dope. Well, maybe that's how you're getting fucking sick. Is she getting sick too?
Nah, she hasn't been getting sick. I don't get it.
Yeah, because for you to catch it from her, it has to hit her because her immune system might be good, but then maybe probably the people you work with. You drive to work, right? You're not taking public transportation, so it has to be
I drive to work. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't understand.
I'm telling you guys, man. My son, I mean, literally, first week of school, the third week of school, and now the fucking fourth week because he got sick every other week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit, you know, I think your wife's like mine with the conspiracy theories, but mine thinks that the government's spraying shit in the air. She's like, this isn't normal. I'm like, yeah, it's not normal, but I don't know if they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, yeah. It feels like it because I was feeling good. I was feeling good. Past 2 weeks, I was great, man. And then all of a sudden, last night, I was like, oh hell no.
I know, right? You're like, not again.
Yeah. Then this morning, I was like, "Damn, are you serious?"
I know.
Freaking, yeah.
I know. And then that makes it worse. So I try not to resist it. Just like, all right, it's here. It'll be gone. The more you resist it, the worse it feels.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well,
So I was on it was on this show last night, right? Bunch of everybody except me thought that Sebastian Fundora is going to lose to Thurman. I don't think he's going to lose.
I'm picking Fundora, and the reason why I think he's improved a lot from his past few fights. He looks better. He looks like he's fighting tall. I don't like no tall fighter bending down. You don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're making it easier for the other fighter. So as long as he fights tall, I think he can make it a pretty good night.
But that's the problem. He fought tall his last fight, but other than that, he almost never does. That's the biggest
Yeah,
criticism.
yeah. Like he should fight. I watched his sister fight the other night. His sister fought exactly how you're supposed to fight when you're tall and you got the longer reach. She never bent down. She was, jabbing. Every time the fighter came towards her, she was just popping her up in the body, but she wasn't bending down. If he fights like that, I think Keith Thurman's going to have a problem.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Because
yeah,
he looks like he hits hard, Fundora.
yeah. I don't know how Keith is going to get inside, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's too small, but you know,
And I just want Fundora to win. The fact that I think it's time. I mean, this is how I feel. It's like it's time for these young fighters to step up and get these old guys out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the new wave to start show improving. Like Pacquiao, he needs to go. Like he needs to go.
well, he's
You know what I'm saying?
Rolly.
Yeah. Rolly need to pack him up and get him out of here. I don't think Rolly can, but but we'll see with that. I don't know. Like Barrios should have packed Pac-Man up and got him out of here. There's no disrespect to Pacquiao. I love him, but he had his time. Is these new generation guys gotta like start showing improving, and you know what I'm saying, and like make a stance. Like, okay, it's our time now. Like, do something.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because
What's up?
when, in our era, growing up, when it was time for Sugar Ray to get up out of here, what did what's his name, Norris do? He packed Sugar Ray. Yo, get your old ass up out of here, man. It's time for you. It's time for you to go. Yo, get the hell out of it.
Yeah, and then
Camacho did the same thing.
And Camacho was a little older himself, but not that.
Right. Yeah.
That's a piece of trivia right there. Who's the only man to ever stop TKO or knock out Ray Leonard.
Yeah. Like it was time for Ray Leonard to get up out of here. Like, yeah. So I don't know if Keith is that much
speaking of
past his
Camacho
prime, but
yeah. Nah, Keith is a smart fighter though. That's the one area where I'm like,
But even though you're a smart fighter though, like Keith is, you still gotta get to Fundora. Like I'm just like. I just want to see how he's gonna go. If Fundora is just stupid and dumb and just plans to fight, Keith's fight, then yeah, Keith can win the fight.
That's the problem with Fundora. Like 9 times out of 10, this motherfucker is in the pocket like car keys. So what's he gonna do this time? Man, bring your ass in the chat. What are you doing?
You probably at work.
He doesn't work.
What do you say? Wow, he said Keith is what? Slick black fly.
With a lisp. Leave the dude's lisp alone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Keith is one of the best talkers ever, bro. If Keith was a wrestler and he was in the WWE, he would be one of the best talkers on a microphone ever, bro.
He talks a lot.
Yeah.
You know who used to talk a lot? You remember Kevin Kelly?
Yeah. Kevin Kelly.
He talks a lot. He's dope though. He's from Flushing, so I used to.
Yeah.
My father was from Flushing, so I remember when I was an amateur, I went to the PAL, the Flushing PAL, and he happened to be there, and I was like mad excited, and he like gave me some pointers and shit.
Okay.
He doesn't remember it when I talk to him now. I mean, why would he? But bro, that's back when. Do they still have PALs? In Connecticut?
I don't think so.
There's one in Danbury because my wife's family owns a place.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
Yeah.
one there, but none in
Yeah.
Stanford.
Nah. Have you talked to Kevin recently, or just a while
Kevin
ago?
Kelly?
Yeah, Kevin Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped a video of him beating some guy in his prime, and when he looked amazing, and then he hit me up, and we were talking. He called me. We were talking a little bit about the. Yeah, so I talked to him maybe 3-4 months ago because in the video, you ever see it? Matter of fact, let me fuck this.
No, I ain't seen it.
Play. This one's crazy. This shows you how savage he was. One of the best featherweights ever.
Yeah,
in his prime. In his prime. Yeah,
when he fought Nassim, was he not in his prime? Was it the back end of his career?
Yeah, it was the back end. I know I always say this, but I'll say it again. I was at that fight.
Right. You told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at that fight. Yeah, it was the back end of his career for sure. Why the fuck do I not have?
And you said that's the loudest you've heard Madison Square Garden?
Not the loudest. It was the energy. You know how you feel energy? Yeah, because it was Brits and then Americans, New Yorkers, and it kept going like seesawing like this, because all of them went down. Why the fuck can I pull this up? Maybe did I spell it wrong? Let me see. I have so many shorts, and I have to search them by putting in the name. And sometimes, when you name a file, you might like typo it.
Yeah.
So then it's like, how the fuck do I find it? Oh, here it is. Yep, I did spell it wrong. Kelly, E-Y. It's Kelly with a Y. See that? I knew it. All right, here we go. This one, this is a savage play right now. This is when he called me after. He told me the whole story, and I'll tell it to you in a second. But this dude, guys, this is one of the greatest featherweights in his prime in history. So let's peep it.
One of the most vicious featherweight knockouts in boxing history. 1991. Kevin Kelly starts by shooting phaser blast counters like he's Mr. Spock. He consistently floats into range like Starlink, where he maintains gymnast-level balance. Kelly attacks like a rabid pit bull as he blisters James Pips from his southpaw stance. The flushing Flash then jumps in the phone booth like he's Clark Kent, where he AK-47s a merciless assault while he swivels around Pips like he's in an office chair. Kelly quickly counters like he's playing speed chess, and then teleports in with blinding combinations that even leave the Flash having to watch in slow motion. The Queen's native then jumps in the pocket like some car keys, repeatedly delivering extra crispy 4-pieces like he works for Uber Eats. Kevin then aims his ratchet downstairs as he repeatedly tenderizes James's ribs like an overnight marinade. Despite all of this, the rugged Texan keeps coming. But Kelly slips and dips while gliding out of the way like he's Usher. Kelly then flips the script, making Pips pay for his aggression by perfectly planting his left hand like he's a florist, which knocks the kickstand out from under James, dropping him. Pips bravely gets up and begins firing back, but Kelly proceeds to mercilessly beat James like he's collecting gambling debt on Mulberry Street. However, the gritty Texan stays feverishly working in that phone booth like he's a Ma Bell repairman, swinging with reckless abandon as the two featherweights go toe-to-toe like they're waltzing on Dancing with the Stars. Then Pip connects with a straight right that slams like Onyx. But this just summons the mean streak out of Kevin, who then pops off like Orville Redenbacher with a sizzling 16-punch unanswered brainstorm. But James keeps relentlessly barreling forward like Jason Voorhees, equipped with a laser scope on that right hand, forcing Kelly to take a quick lunch break on his back foot, while also channeling his inner Sweet Pea Whitaker on defense. Kevin finishes a Snickers and a Red Bull and clocks back into work for round 4, where seconds in, Kelly presents James with a perfectly fitted 3-piece like he works for Brooks Brothers, which blows out Pips' knees like he played 20 seasons on the Knicks, collapsing him to the canvas. Muhammad Ali's spirit then jumps into Kevin's body like the movie Ghost, as he screams in James's face like Father Marin exorcising a demon, begging him to get up.
Savage.
Pips is unable.
Savage. So he yelled in his face?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Savage.
I never seen that fight before.
So he told me, I don't know who breakdown. What's up? Who's this breakdown? He told me that he did that because during the weigh-in, Pips like pushed him or did some shit. He's like, normally I'm not like that, but this guy fucking pushed me. And that's why I did that.
I just found the fight on YouTube. I'm gonna watch this later.
That's a dope fight. I mean, I put the best highlights, but yeah, definitely watch it.
It's me, Marco.
Oh, Oval?
Yeah.
Why are you always changing your name? You're very discreet. What's up, CJ? Appreciate the 5-piece. Let CT know next time I get in the ring. It might be a work or a effing shoot. Feeling like New Jack right now. Got to grab the mic later today. I don't understand what that means.
I know what he's talking about.
What's he talking about?
Oh,
I'm too white for that. I don't know. What
old wrestler.
Oh, that's why he referenced you. I got you. Right, Jackie? What are they talking about? Yeah, he was vicious. That's why, like, if that version of him would have fought Prince Nassim, I don't know what would happen. But
yeah.
What's up, HLD? HLD, I saw you on with Mill City and with Jazab for a second. There's too much screaming going on, so I fucking jumped out of
Yeah, actually, HLD, when is T.O. gonna sign a contract, man? Like, this is getting ridiculous.
I mean, how do we know he's not signing? How do we know it's just not, whatever negotiation, or they're not announcing it yet, or they're
I know. I just love messing with HLD because he gets upset every time I bring T.O.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. It was somebody. Oh, maybe it was Alan. Somebody was saying some wild shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, HLD, get him, and he fucking went at him. I released the pit bulls on him.
I hope the fight happens though. I just don't trust T.O., man. He be on some bullshit.
Yeah, he does. He is. You going to live in Tennessee? Oh my God, you guys flirt a lot. These two.
Oh yeah. They got something going on, but it's cool. I mean, CJ's single. I think Jackie's single. So go ahead.
Technically, CJ is not single. He has
a girl.
Yes, he keeps calling her his future ex-wife. So I don't know. Shakur Hands is sensitive. They won't announce till they're sure. Yeah, okay. I'll keep you updated. Yo, what up, Trey? What up, Trey? No, we got to talk. All right, talk. What's up? I'm right here. Ask him, was he going to live? Oh, right, you're not even in Tennessee. You're in Atlanta. Okay, my bad. I think I just sensationalized that. Made it more than it is. I'm sorry. You ever go to Cranberry Park? Or you never come to Cranberry, do you? In Norwalk?
No.
There's just a park right around here where we go to sometimes. Kids like it. You're gonna hit my DM? All right. What's it regarding? What's going on? Marco slow? Oh, that's not nice. I'm not as think as you dumb I am. Yeah, I want to see that fight, but I'm mostly excited about the two fights in the subject in the title.
Devin and Norman.
And Thurman and Fundora. I'm excited about those two.
Yeah, I gotta watch more. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm very. I don't know about Norman because I really never seen him fight like that. And the fights that I've seen him has been a bunch of knockouts, which is great. But I want to see if he got more substance in his game. I don't know if he does. I'm not saying he don't. I just haven't seen enough of him.
Right.
To really know that
You might be right. You might be right. From what I've seen, I think he has more talent and more layers than people give credit for.
Okay. I mean, I hope he does. I just I've seen a lot of knockouts, which is great. But I just want to see, like, can he go 9, 10, 11 rounds and he can't get that knockout? He's going to get frustrated. Because I don't know if Haney's going to be in the pocket like that for him to, get clean punches like that. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's also Haney's first true welterweight match, right? Norman has always been a welterweight. Or did he start lighter?
No, he started welter.
Because Haney, for me, my opinion, Haney's going to either have to be in his chest or he's going to have to be all the way out. He can't be in the middle. He got to decide how he's going to fight Norman. Norman got all this pop.
He had one lightweight match, HLD, but the rest were welter. Yeah, one lightweight. His third fight was at lightweight for some reason.
They found out that was not for him.
Yeah,
real quick.
seems that way. Yeah.
HLD, you seen a lot of Norman? Like
Yeah, man. Look, and earlier today we were chopping up with Norman Senior.
Okay.
And it's funny because we know the game plan and we're on the same page with what the best way of Haney to win this fight, and that's the same style that he fought Kambosos, which is the jab, hug, and run. That's the only way he might make it out of the fight.
Right.
But he ain't gonna be able to clinch Norman Jr., bro.
Yeah, that's a big kid. Yeah, that's a big kid.
That country boy from Georgia is not gonna allow no Devin Haney the. So I mean, it's I don't know, man. We'll see what it comes out to be, but I think it's gonna be that type of a fight that Devin Haney's gonna try to do, but he can't do that with Norman Jr. because he's no Kambosos. This kid is more athletic. He's got footwork that people don't think he got. He's explosive, bro. He's gonna be a nightmare for Devin Haney. He's gonna be a nightmare, and I don't got no faith in Haney being able to do anything because I've never seen Haney been able to outduel anybody of very similar class to himself. He never has. First time he had anybody of his size, he got his ass whooped. So I mean, in Lomachenko, we all saw that man. Lomachenko whooped his ass. That little old man whooped his ass.
That was a close fight. Come on.
That was not a close fight. Stop playing for the algorithm.
That was a close.
I watched that fight. I watched the Lomachenko fight twice, and
me too.
Watching it both times, I ain't gonna lie. It was close, man. I thought it was close, man. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it one more time and see if I can get it. Like
when I watched it live, I had Haney winning. But when I rewatched it, I had Loma winning. So
yeah, that's how I had. I had Haney winning the live, and then I had Loma win it the second time. So I don't know. HLD, you think Loma separated himself?
How's that?
You think Loma separated himself in that fight with Haney?
I had it live. I had it. What was it? I had it live. Was
spit it out.
Give me that because I scored it twice. Let me see if I got my paperwork here.
Damn, you keep paperwork? You are old.
Hey, man, I print it out, man, and I keep it right there.
You got a trapper keeper?
Yeah, I do too. And a clipboard.
I think you're like my age, HLD. I don't even think you're in your... I think you might be maybe 50s.
People who know how to organize shit, what's not broken, why try to fix it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I
CT, you're like what, 45 or 44?
46.
Oh, okay. So you're closer to my age. All right, we're all the same age here.
I think the first time I had it 9-3, and the second time 8-4.
9-3.
I gave there was a swing round that I could have said, okay, we're gonna give him this one in the second time around that I watched it.
Yo, HLD, that's crazy.
You're wild.
No, that ain't.
You're wild.
At best, it would have been what 8-4.
Dang.
8-4.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna watch the fight tonight and see if I can see an 8-4.
Haney didn't do shit in that fight. He was getting his ass whooped. Whatever anybody's trying to say about body shots, they were not effective body shots. You want to see effective body shots? Look at the punches that Tia was giving Lomachenko when he was in his prime. His ribs were barbecued by round 2. That man didn't want to come forward. That's effective body shots. But Loma was walking right through everything that Haney had. He never had him on his back foot. Never. Not once. Come on, man. And that was an old Loma, too. That's sad. But anyway, so I think the way Norman Senior is looking at it, he said he's probably expecting probably kind of maybe a hybrid of that Kambosos fight from Haney and maybe something else which he's not telling us, but he thinks that was the best. That was the best. the jab, hug, and run.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And Zab, and with Zab, exactly what I thought I saw in the video that Zab was in camp with Haney, and it's exactly that. He's like, yo, Zab, I saw you playing the mind game in that training video. You weren't telling him what, you're not training him, but what you're just trying to prep his mindset, get his mind right, be that dog. And I guess that HLD. I can't teach him nothing at this point in the game. I'm just trying to teach him get that dog in him and come with a different man. And I know that's what Haney's always needed. That kid always needed that. He's always been insecure of himself in every aspect of his game, from his power to who he is to how he fight. He's always had insecurities. He was never.
You think Haney can fight in a phone booth? You think he don't have that in him? You don't think he got that in him?
No, he don't. I mean, look at this, man. Jojo Diaz, who's a midget, bro, was all up in his grill, bro. All up in Haney's grill. That was up to that point. That was Devin Haney's toughest fight, besides Lomachenko. That was Devin Haney's most toughest fight, was versus Jojo Diaz, who has an arm reach of like 2 feet. I mean, like it's sad, but that's the truth. And he was 100, and he had 126 pounder coming up.
I don't know, man.
What you think, Marco? You think Haney can? What you think Haney got to do to win this fight? You've seen more Norman than I have, so
he's gonna have to, keep the range.
Right.
Keep the range. Throw a lot of punches. A lot of activity. Yeah. A lot of range.
I would make, or like HLD said, you don't think Haney got it in him, but me personally, if Haney is this all around boxer that everybody say is, like, don't you have to learn how to fight in the phone booth at times? Because all the greats know how to do that. Mayweather, Crawford,
he don't got the
et cetera, you know what I'm saying?
He don't got the chin to be in no phone booth.
I mean, there's
now what I do think Devin Haney can do, or he would have to do. He's gonna have to get Norman Jr.'s respect. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Not in the phone booth. It could just be with nice 1-2s, hard left hooks from the outside. But he's got to get his respect. Like, yeah, you come in and I'm coming in with the 1-2 on your ass, and that they have to. The thing is that nobody's ever flinched at his punches, bro.
So hold on, I'm confused. So CJ just sent 2 raffle tickets for you, CT. For you. So you now have 2 raffle tickets, and you need to let me know what gloves you want me to put them on: the Hagglers or the Mayweathers, or one on each.
The Mayweathers. 2
for Mayweathers. Okay.
Shout out to CJ.
CJ's a man. See, it's because you're not feeling well. He wants to.
Yo, CJ's. Oh man.
All right, it is in. 2 for CT's finest. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, how long were you on that live with Zab for, HLD?
Until Mill's battery died and shit. It cut us all off. Died.
So Zab's in training camp with Devin?
Yeah. Well, he was. I don't know, at least for what I saw, one session. I don't know how long, but all I know is what Zab was doing in that video. He confirmed it. It was just trying to get his mind right, because that's how you saw Zab. He was like, you got to beat this motherfucker. You could see it it was some low voice, like talking shit type of thing that Zab was telling Devin Haney. It wasn't instructions. It was just being that we're not his mentality is we're not stealing it. We just taking it, and that's it. And that's his mentality. That's Zab's mentality, man. It was just
CT doesn't HLD sound like he's from California? When I first heard his voice, I thought he was I thought he was from Cali.
Fuck, bro. How does that random come up, CT, bro?
Because you say certain words, like you don't say talk, you say talk, like you say some shit real California-ish. And because you don't want to tell us anything, I'm trying to figure it out on my own. And I feel like it's California. I know you're Puerto Rican, but you lived somewhere in the U.S. for a good part of your life. I believe it's California.
California got no Puerto Ricans, bro.
Exactly. That's why it's hard to fucking peg this. But yeah, so certain things you can't hide. Have
you ever noticed that a lot of people who grow up in a certain area because they have a thick accent, that accent does not work in corporate America, and you got to work on that shit so that you can sound proper?
Well, you didn't work on it. You coming in screaming with your fucking.
That's here, bro, because you can do what the fuck you want.
In that way, see, you say won't. That's who the fuck says it like that? I pay attention to people. Like when I meet people, I love trying to figure out where they're from.
Bad Bunny says it like that.
Oh god, this fucking guy. I'm gonna find you one day. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna knock on your door. You're gonna be like, "What?" I'm like, "Gotcha."
You're gonna have to have a lot of money to walk through.
I thought HLD was from Queens or something.
Nah, he's not in New York. He's definitely not in New York. He might have spent some time in New York. Well, how about this? HLD, have you? I know you don't want to tell us where you're from, but did you ever live in New York, even for a little bit?
I've been to the city once or twice.
Did you live or you just visited? That's the question. I'm not trying to say where you're from, even if it was just for a few months, whatever. But did you stay there for more than like a few days?
You could say that.
Okay.
Maybe.
They probably chased you out. He's not East Coast, CJ. I don't think he's East Coast.
What CJ said?
He thinks that he's definitely East Coast.
Yeah, I think he's East Coast. I think he lives in Florida right now.
It's so hard to tell because some of the shit he says, it's like,
how the hell do we get into? We're like, what the fuck? We talking about?
HLD because Marco, he just like that's how Marco is. He wants to know where people from. He likes to, he's all in the accents. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Right, there's a community, right? We talk to each other almost every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I might do that with chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! You don't get no damn chicks anymore. Get out of here.
You know what I mean?
He's from Providence, Rhode Island. Nah, those accents you can't mistake those.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, he's from Indianapolis. No, he's from Evansville, Indiana.
South Bend. I've never been to Indiana. Have you?
Yeah. I was in Evansville 2 weeks ago. That is, the only thing they got in that town was a big arena.
Why were you there? For the wrestling?
Yeah.
Was it boring? Boring as shit, right?
Yeah, it was boring. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Let's be real. Most of America is boring. Like it's like copy and paste. All except for like LA, New York. You got maybe 5 to 10 cities that aren't boring.
The United States, as it is, our population has no business taking over the entire country like that. Because all of us could fit in Texas, each individual with 8 acres of land in Texas, and there's still room for us.
Yeah,
so, we're all over this entire nation, just like parasites, bro. Just taking everything.
Ian knows Evansville. He said it's awful.
Yeah, it looks awful.
Was it like poor, just ugly, or
no, poor? It's just like nothing's around. It's just like nothing. That's why I was surprised. Like they had an actually nice arena there downtown. Because I'm just like, after that, it was just nothing. I'm surprised they had a show here. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm trying to convince wifey to move us back to fucking a part of the city that's like popping off a little bit, but she's on her like, I want nature, and it's just gonna be rough.
Yo, that's crazy. Mine is the same way.
And you'd rather go like to a city-ish part?
I would like to. No, actually, I'm happy where I'm at because I'm only 35 minutes away from the city, so I'm good. I'm good being that far away from New York because I'm like an in-betweener. I like the hustle and bustle of New York, but sometimes I just want to get away from it. That's why I like living in Stanford.
And there's parts of Stanford that are pretty city-ish.
No, it is, yeah. Like the my work area downtown, that's very city-ish, but it's not hectic like New York City. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Ain't nothing like New York, man. Them people be on your back, man. I'm walking through Times Square, them like, bro, get off my neck, man.
But I will say, Times Square, that's to be expected. If you're in the subway, if you get on like the fucking 6 train at like rush hour, you're gonna be elbow to elbow, people's fucking nuts rubbing up on your leg. You're like, ugh.
But it's not like that in the other, like Queens. My grandmother lives in Queens. It's not like that in the, it's real calm and cool.
For me, like the difference is if there's just what's the word? Accidental or unintentional contact. Like if somebody's like elbowing you, or in the train, but you could tell they're not doing it on purpose. There's just nowhere to go. I don't get that. I get annoyed when people are being like inconsiderate, like sitting down, taking up 7 seats on the train when it's a packed train. Like shit like that annoys me.
Yeah, I'm good with the subway.
You don't fuck with the subway?
Nah, hell no.
I would rather take the subway than drive in the city.
I drive every time I go. I don't care about paying for parking. I'm not going in the subway. I'm done with that shit.
Why? Anything bad? Anything ever happened?
Not bad. It's just people are annoying. They, what I'm saying. I don't got time getting into it with people, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's not worth because you're gonna have to stand up to something at one point in time, and then
exactly.
Guys, that's not really that true, man. I literally lived there my whole life up until just like last year, and like,
bro, nobody's gonna stare at you. Nobody, look, man, and it's not trying to be racial ideology and none of this bullshit, but nobody's looking at you, white boy, with the looks of what they're gonna be giving CJ and us. Other people of our own in New York, other people of our own people are gonna stare at you down, looking for that trouble, see what you about, and that's how it is.
I mean,
and that's how it is.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Not really.
No, like, yeah, it is really. Yes, it is really.
I grew up there. What you talking about? Not really.
You're
in high school. I grew up with black and fucking Puerto. Like I see that doesn't happen.
Right. Nobody's picking on you, bro. Nobody gonna.
I'm with them. Nobody's looking at them either.
Nobody's trying to be alpha against you. Nobody's trying to be alpha against you, man. I know that for a fact.
You hearing me? I'm with other people who are of color.
I get it.
They don't do that to them either.
I get it, but
I get
the ignorance in our culture. The ignorance in our culture is good for that.
That's some high school shit.
I get what you saying, Marco. But in I can't talk for anybody else. But my experience, what I get is people size you up. You get that all the time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
People size you up.
And you want to talk about that shit? Okay, they do. But guess what? When you're white, they also fucking try and hurt you because they think you're going to be soft. So, I mean, it goes both ways. But that, for me, was mostly in the high school. Listen to me, that was in high school mostly. After I became an adult, people stare you down way less. That's like kid shit. When I was a kid in high school, every day, you're right. Every fucking day, they'd look at me, my boys.
See, when you go to the club, everybody doing the same fucking thing. Everybody's sizing people up. That's just the way.
What clubs you go to? See
what I'm saying, bro?
As adults,
it don't matter, bro. That's how it is.
This is how I tell you didn't grow up in New York. This is what I'm trying to tell you. No way. No, it happens. I'm not.
It happens, bro.
Not a lot,
bro. You definitely not on that. You grew up in New York, but you grew up safety, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course.
No, Marco's from Hell's Kitchen.
He knows where I'm from. He's just trying to.
Bro, he's a child who was inside home all day, bro.
He's trying to troll. He's trying to troll. CT, you're like 6'1" or 2, right?
Yeah, 6'1".
So do you find that because you're like, I mean, that's not super tall, but it's taller than most, that it kind of people try to test you more because you like?
No, that don't happen. That don't happen now. But I'm just saying, like, the reason why I stopped taking subways is just because of shit like that. A few times I could have gotten into some shit. It's just I just don't like shit like that no more. I'm in my 40s now. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth. Yeah, it's not the worst I have.
You had a temper when you were younger. You would go off.
Oh yeah, I got a quick trigger, but it's just I just don't have time for it. It's not worth it.
Follow your pride to avoid bullshit that you don't want to deal with.
Absolutely,
it's not worth it. And so then you go home and you're pissed off. You're like, man, I should have fucking decked that motherfucker.
Like now, I don't think that shit happens now. But I'm just talking about through experiences. So I stayed away from that. So now I don't know if that shit happens anymore. I don't know.
HLD sounds like it happens to this day. Why are you picking fights with people, HLD? Jesus.
You're not picking fights, bro. It's just that's how it is. That's just how it is. It's not.
HLD reminds me of people that I grew around with.
Yeah, he does, but there's something slightly off. Like it's not New York. It's something. I don't know what it is. Something slightly off.
He might be from Hartford, Connecticut. I don't know.
He might be. Yeah, maybe he is from. No, but they don't talk like that there either.
No, I know.
Marco doesn't care about black people, Latinos, Kanye.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
Cool. I probably have more fucking Latino girlfriends than you, CJ. Get out of here. I wouldn't say girlfriends. Encounters. HLD wakes up angry. Yeah, he does. He's like, get my fucking eggs. But nobody's there. You're just screaming, make my eggs, and nobody's in the house.
No, the eggs jump out the cart and start making themselves.
HLD just needs a wife to settle him down, calm him down. He'll be good.
Nah, him and
HLD got to get married, man.
Nah, he is not like you. I think you're like a little bit like me, CT, where you know when the fight isn't worth having with the women. Him and like CJ, those two guys, they don't have that filter. They're always going to go at it, and it's not good. Sometimes you got to just leave it alone.
Yeah, I used to be like that. I used to be trying it.
But then we learned that women have more stamina than us.
In my house, happy husband, happy life.
Yeah. Oh man, HLD needs his own show. I swear to God, he'll get 1 million views every fucking day.
He won't show who he is or say anything about himself. He'll be like Dr. Claw,
don't need
fucking Inspector Gadget.
I've thought about it many times. I've been thinking about it actually lately, like a.
You would show yourself, or you
like no, man. There's an overall general type of show. You know what I mean?
You have T.O. on every week.
I'm telling you, if
he'll be the special guest every Friday.
if you don't show yourself, it wouldn't do well because people like to connect with the hosts.
I got so many fans that I don't even know who the fuck they are because everybody knows me, but I don't know who the fuck they are, bro. Stop it. That's just the way it is.
I mean, okay, maybe you do okay without, but people do want to connect. Like, but yeah, I mean, you are.
I don't need to lock eyes with a man for me to watch his show, man.
Wow.
HLD, let me ask you this. Do you have more respect for Shakur or Haney?
I got more respect for Shakur.
Do you think Shakur is that type of fighter where he'll get gritty if he has to in the pocket with Tio?
I think he'll try. And this fight, I think he'll try because look, man, the one thing you gotta listen to both these fighters is I just heard Bernie too, who talks mad shit about Tio. There's massive respect for who Tio is. Both of them speak respect about each other. Shakur to Tio, Tio to Shakur, and their teams are speaking as such. They know this is that fight. It could be the one that Shakur ends up losing, and they know that.
Rematch clause? Yeah, rematch clause in it.
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. Right now, the thing is that Shakur is waiting for his hand, blah blah blah, and so whenever they feel that he's ready, you know, that they can say, "All right, you could fight by January, whatever." And I don't think Shakur could give that answer right now.
That's some bullshit.
Fun Truck, what'd you think? Chavez Taylor 1, bad stoppage. Chavez Taylor 2, vicious ass whooping.
I still never seen that fight. I watched
What?
Yeah, I told you it was a time that I wasn't watching boxing at all. That's when I think I was in college. I wasn't watching boxing at all.
Yo, that fight. I remember watching it live. It was 89, I believe. I was like 12, and I was rooting for Meldrick so hard. Probably on some racist shit because, like, in New York, like, I grew up around the blacks and the Puerto Ricans. There's not that many. Like, there's a lot of Mexicans, but there's not a lot. If that makes any sense. Like,
yeah.
So, like, I related way more to black and Puerto Rican. So I was rooting for Taylor, because all my friends were black rooting for Taylor. So, and that fight was so exciting. And at the end, it was just like every time I watch it, for some reason, for a split second, I just hope that the referee lets it go. Like maybe somehow I remembered wrong or some shit. It never happens.
Well, I had more Puerto Rican and Dominican friends growing up than blacks. And it was so bad where my black friends would be like, "Why are you always hanging around with them?"
Why would you? That's funny. They got a lot of Dominicans in fucking Connecticut. Okay.
Yeah, where I was born, not out here in Stanford now, but where I was used to live at when I was a kid, they do. Yeah, a lot of Dominicans.
Grew up in Stanford.
Hell no. Nah, I'm from Waterbury.
Is that up near like Roxbury? All those towns?
Nah, that's up near Hartford, New Haven.
Okay, because there's a part of Connecticut where everything has berry. Like the name is Berry, Roxbury, Waterbury, Danbury, like all these berries.
Yeah, Waterbury's by New Haven.
Okay.
Bristol.
So you were like an hour and a half, 2 hours from the city.
Yeah.
Okay. Taylor's combination punch combination is something of legend. He is top 5 fastest hands I've ever seen, Meldrick Taylor. Even in that second fight. Yeah, he was piecing up Chavez for like 3-4 rounds, but then didn't work. Like, that's like Indiana with Ville at the end of, oh yeah. Well, South Bend has no Ville there, but French Lake has no Ville.
French Lake.
Larry Bird. Weird fucking name. French Lake. Yeah, that was such a great fight.
So
I remember.
So Taylor won. So you said Taylor won is a
no. Taylor was winning on the scorecards.
No, I said the first fight was an all-time great fight.
Yeah.
Did it? So how about the second one? How the second one go?
A very controversial stoppage. The second one was exciting for the first 3 or 4 rounds because Taylor was clipping him, but then Chavez just slammed on the gas. Taylor, he really took a piece out of Taylor in that first fight. Like, even though I thought he should have lost the fight, Taylor still lost a part of himself from that first fight. So he was never the same. And he's another guy, like, if he just would have worked on defense a little better, like, you don't have to always be like Philly. I'm from Philly. I'm gonna stay in the pocket and start getting, thrashed. If he just would have worked on defense a little better, it would have made a huge difference. Having too much heart is sometimes bad.
Who are we talking about on that? Taylor?
That's gross, CJ. Yeah, Meldrick Taylor. Yeah.
Bernie was all up on Boots, man, on that thing, bro, because he's like, and not on some hater stuff, just like he's like, all right, you're supposed to be the new generation.
Yep.
And you're not, and all these dumbass moves about not taking the big fights is ridiculous. You're supposed to, you're supposed to be the hybrid of a Crawford and Roy Jones Jr. You're supposed to be trying to come up and take over this damn, and he's not doing it.
Well, I listened to Eddie Hearn interview a couple of hours ago, and Eddie Hearn saying that he's gonna, after this fight, he's about to take over that division. He's gonna fight everyone in that division. He wants to fight Virgil Ortiz after this fight. So Eddie Hearn's talking the talk for him. So we'll see what he do.
But he's been doing that for the last. Look, he was supposed to fight Ortiz, they ducked it. They first supposed to fight Tio, they ducked it. First to fight Norman Jr., they ducked it. And now he's fighting this Lima guy. And God forbid that this Lima guy makes it a real fight. That where everybody's like, damn, bro, really?
Well, supposedly the way Eddie is talking, I don't know if just his Eddie Hearn being Eddie. Oh, Lima is pretty good, so we can't say like so if it is a close fight, they're gonna big up Lima, saying this was a tough fight. This wasn't no gimme fight. So they're gonna work that angle.
People may talk about the shit about Xander with his inexperience. Yes, I agree. There's still big name fights that we love to see him into, but he's moving in the right direction. He's right now talking for unification, and he's only 22 years old.
And Eddie mentioned Xander too.
I'm not saying this to fuck with you, HLD, because I know he's a Boricua, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
Because you're in love with just power, bro. Everything you talk about is power. You need to see power, and that's what this kid.
You know what it is?
Does not.
You know what it is?
Does not have it.
No, you're right.
All the tools. He has
you're
all
right.
the other tools.
I do like power.
And nobody walks out of his fights looking like a princess. Everybody looks fucked up.
I do like power. You're right, but that's not the only thing I don't like about him. I don't see any exceptional skill or athleticism in him. I think he's a good fighter, but he doesn't seem to be a great fighter. That's my problem with him. But if he had power,
you don't see other dimensions to his game.
I don't see. So he's like a B+ fighter.
You don't see an extraordinary natural ability, born given a bit.
Okay,
and I could understand. You know what he does have is that fucking brain. That fucking brain of his is what's got him where he's at kind of right now.
Kind of like Shakur.
But this guy's an offensive guy. He's an offensive guy. He's not Shakur.
Yeah, but Shakur, if you look at Shakur, like, he doesn't strike you as the fastest, that he's just very smart. That's what I'm saying. Like, kind of like, you know what I mean? He's fast and he's good, but
his fundamentals are there. He's very focused and disciplined. He is yet to do what many fighters do, which they want to like have their own identity besides what their coach is telling them what to do. Xander's not on that. Whatever his coach tells him to do, that's exactly what he's going to do. And he doesn't budge right now from that. So he doesn't know his identity.
Mo, stop fucking with me. Why you be fucking with me lately? I never said that. I said Salvador Sanchez died too young, so we didn't see his potential. And Wilfredo Benitez, I said, was a little overrated because he just won the belt at the youngest age ever, at 17. He's the youngest world champion ever. But his achievements after that were good. Were even great, but they weren't superb.
What are you talking about? Look at the fucking record he's got at 122. Are you crazy?
At 127. Who you talking about? I'm talking about Benitez. Salvador Sanchez, I said, just died early.
Yeah, I can't. And, you know, I've always said that about Sanchez. I'm not saying that he's not a great fighter. I just said as far as when you want to put him on, you know, who's the, like, when we always talk about who's the greatest Mexican, I can't put him up there with just one division.
Right, exactly. Now I did say that, Mo. I said that about Keyshawn Davis. He didn't strike me as anything that, like, he's great, but nothing. You know, you don't look at him and you're not like, wow, look at those hands, or wow, the power, or what. There's no wow. That's how I felt about him. You agree?
Yeah, I agree with that. I get what you're saying when it comes to Xander. I get what you're saying.
That's how I feel about Xander too. Like, there's no wow, but that's not to say the wow might not happen. Because
Wilfredo Herradal Benitez was Shakur before Shakur was even thought about, bro. I don't even understand how you said that about Wilfredo Benitez.
I just feel like people overrate him a little bit, only a little.
There's nothing to overrate. The guy was 53 and 8, 32 KOs. He dominated his division as far as
what big legends, and he fought in an area full of legends, in an era full of legends. What big legends he beat Sugar Ray, a prime Sugar Ray Leonard, which is dope. But who else?
Who are we talking about?
Wilfredo Benitez. Who did he beat?
He lost to Sugar Ray.
To
Sugar Ray.
Not Wilfredo Benitez. I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Marco, I was about to.
He confused me, bro. He confused
myself.
You confused the fuck out of me. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. He beat. But who did he beat? Who did Wilfredo Benitez beat? You know, who?
He had a really competitive 15-round fight with Tommy Hearns. Come on.
Okay.
How do you outbox Tommy Hearns?
But he lost.
Are you kidding me? A 154-pounder?
Who did he beat?
He didn't lose to the guy at McDonald's, bro.
Who did he beat?
Hey, he beat Carlos Palomino.
Who?
He beat Carlos Palomino, who I think was an Olympian. He beat Antonio Cervantes, a Hall of Famer. He's like the only Hall of Fame fighter come out of Colombia. You kidding?
Who else?
The guy held the fucking 140 title for like 10 years.
You're not
the only person he lost to. Okay, let's put it this way. Marco. Antonio Cervantes, there's two men who beat Antonio Cervantes. Wilfredo Benitez, and guess who the other one was? Aaron the Hawk Pryor. That's how good this fucking guy is. That's the caliber of guys that this dude loses to. Otherwise, he fucking cleans the division.
Who did this Cervantes guy fight? Because you just named two that beat him.
All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mute.
You act like he fought everybody.
Mowbray's got this one.
You act like he fought everybody. You named two people who beat him.
But dude, okay, come on. See, now you sound like the same people that shit on Bud. Okay, nobody defends their title 10 times and is a fucking bum, guy. Like,
nobody said bum.
He's literally a Hall of Famer.
But I'm just saying. Real quick.
I'm just saying. If you defend your
talking
titles,
about? Who's the greatest? Who?
We're talking about Wilfredo Benitez, and I'm trying to understand why everybody, besides the fact that he won a belt at 17, why does everybody think he's one of the greatest who ever lived? Because I don't see it.
Marco, because he beat a Hall of Famer.
They're not a bum.
You know how many Hall of Famers shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame? Like, that's, come on. He has to beat legends. He has to beat, unless there was none active in his era, then I don't blame him, but there was a lot.
He beat Duran. What do you mean?
Okay, he beat Duran. That's what I said. Duran.
Fighter of the 1970s.
Who else we got?
The living legend.
One. Who else we got?
That's more than most fighters.
No, one of the greatest who ever lived. If you're going to be one of the greatest who ever lived, you got to beat more than one great fighter.
At 17, Marco. Think about what you were doing at 17. This kid had his fucking high school prom date at this fight. Are you kidding me?
I'm just trying to, and I'm
That's
not
pretty
even
exceptional.
I'm not even trying to fuck with you. I'm literally trying to, you teach me. Maybe there's something I'm missing because I don't see it.
So when you say greatest,
Marco,
one of the greatest all time, you talking about top 50, top 60, 100?
That's a good question. I don't know. People have Benitez as top 10, like in his weight class. Right?
Marco, why you timing me out, bro? Since the beginning of the show.
I didn't time you out.
You did. It said the owner of this channel was put you in time.
I've never timed you out.
Yeah, FYI, the Marco never moderates the chat, so there's plenty of wrenches in there. So if someone timed you out, it was probably someone with a wrench.
I mean, I have no reason to time you out.
Marco never personally
Yeah.
Marco
Yeah,
never
I thought it
personally
was an
combs through the
accident or
chat.
something.
Yeah, no, that
It
wasn't
could
me.
have been an accident. I
Oh,
don't
here
know.
she said Dwayne did it. Wait, here it is. Dwayne did. She said, "Why? Why you say the owner? I'm the owner. Why would he say the owner if I didn't do it?"
Right.
Yeah, that
Sounds
I
wasn't me.
guess he mad. He mad. I said hello to Jackie. I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jackie Canelo. Hey, Jackie Canelo. What's going on? Jackie Alvarez.
No, he lost to Tommy Hearns. Shane, he didn't beat him.
So, Marco, where you got Benitez at then? Top 50?
He's up there, but not top 10 in his weight class. I wouldn't put him.
Oh,
top
he said in the weight class. Okay. What
Yeah,
is
well,
he?
no, all time, nah. I don't have him. All time, I don't know. I'd have to really look at all the
Where's
other
he?
names.
He was a middleweight, right?
No,
What?
he welter, and then he might have even started lighter. He probably started
Okay.
lighter.
He was a champion at 140, 147, and 154.
There we go.
He
Oh, okay.
lost the.
Damn, they had
He vacated
154
the 140 title. He lost the 147 title
When?
to Sugar Ray Leonard, and he lost the 154 title to Tommy Hearns.
When did 140 and 54 come into existence? Do you know what year? Around?
What year exactly? No, but it existed long before that. At least during the 60s, 50s, and 60s.
Really?
How
Why?
Yes.
old was he
weird.
when he died? How old was he when he died?
He's still
No,
alive.
He's still alive.
He's still
in
alive,
bad
but
shape, though. He's in a wheelchair. He can't even talk. He's in very
he
bad.
got fucked up in his late 20s, and he had to retire very, very young. So he had a very, very short early prime. But that's genetics, bro. I don't know what you want. The kid was like fighting grown ass men at 17 years old. Like,
I know. And the one who died young, CT, was Salvador Sanchez. He died.
Yeah. I get those two mixed up.
Yeah. He was nice with it too. But like, that's my other thing with him. Like, he was nice, but he already took an L, by the way, at a young age, and he was just so young. He had a lot of fights though. What 50 fights, something like that, when he died, but he was only 23.
Yeah, Benitez is in the Hall of Fame, right?
I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised if he's not. Yeah, so
Hey Marco, who do I got to bet with against Keith Thurman and Fundora?
Who what?
Who do I have that bet with? Somebody betted me $50. I'm gonna send it to you on the 23rd though.
CJ maybe?
I bet CJ.
Through me?
No, I don't know. I just talked to CJ on the thing. I said let's bet.
Oh no, you got it. If you guys make the bet official, I mean, if you're doing it through me, you guys got to send the cash app to me. I hold it, and then I pay you out at the end. So this way, the bet's real because people.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, you got to send it because if you don't send it, then anybody could just talk. I know you're not like that, but
I'm gonna send it to you on the 23rd.
Okay,
I think it was the dude who named.
Yeah, CJ sent it. That was CJ. Yeah, he's saying he sent it.
He already sent it.
Bud on decision Canelo.
Wait, hold on, CJ. You sent it for a bet with Bud?
No, it was Fundora. It was me and CJ. I didn't know he sent it already. Damn.
He sent it yeah, right, and then you left. That's right. You were.
When is the fight?
The 25th, October 25th.
Okay.
You can send it right now.
I bet it the dude who named himself Bud on decision Canelo. Who was that?
I don't remember. It might have been. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't Mo. I don't know who the fuck that was.
I don't know.
You don't know, sir?
it definitely wasn't me. I mean, I have Thurman winning, so I don't know who you are.
Yeah, I got Thurman winning.
Everybody got Thurman winning.
Yeah, so it's definitely not me.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah,
but we got to put Thurman in a fucking bubble until fight night so he doesn't hurt himself. Put him in like one of those plastic bubbles, like so he doesn't hurt himself. If Roy and Tyson think you were that dude, you had to have been something special. Good point.
Facts.
Good point. I got Fundora by decision. Me too, Jackie. He might even stop Thurman. Although no,
crazy.
Has Thurman ever been down? I'm sure he has, but
he only been down once by Pacquiao.
Right before that, nobody ever dropped him.
No.
And that was a body shot, right? No, that wasn't a body.
No, that wasn't no body shot.
The body shot almost put him down against Pacquiao at the end. Remember that? He was like, ugh.
Yeah, but he didn't fall.
Nah,
I think Thurman gonna stop Fundora though.
I do too. So let me ask you this, Marco. I'm not aware of this, but do we have actually like any evidence or like X-rays or medical reports or anything about Thurman being actually injury prone and all this other shit, or is it just like him just going on Twitter? Oh, I'm injured.
Well, I don't know how it works. I do think that if you're signed to fight, like how he was with Zoo, and you're going through all the promotion and they're already spending money, that I'm almost positive he has to provide documentation at least to the people who matter, or he'll be liable. So I can't imagine he doesn't have to do it to public, but I'm pretty sure you have to have an official doctor's note or whatever to, yeah.
He got injured in the Danny Garcia fight, and then he just never got surgery for it. So after that, he kept hurting his arm, his bicep after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So
that
he
makes
finally-
more sense.
Yeah, he finally got the surgery though after he pulled out the Tim Tszyu fight, and he been straight ever since.
Why do you think a 5'8" dude's gonna dance around somebody 6'6", like who proved to us that he can box when he tries to? If he doesn't box, it's a wrap. But if he
we
does,
already seen it before, man. That's why.
I know
He's not that good. He's just not that good, dude. At the end of the day, he's gonna come in and just do exactly what the fuck he always does. He's gonna knock the fuck out. He's just not that good of a fighter.
Who you talking about, Fundora?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely susceptible to getting hit. He get punched a lot, and he getting like the more fights he get, the more his punch resistant goes. You can see like Tim Tszyu he stunned him multiple times, and he won. You know, he just one dimensional, and he haven't been the same since he got knocked out. So if he can hurt him, I'm pretty sure Thurman can put him down.
Yeah, but
That's how I look at
Fundora dropped fucking Zoo and was whooping his ass. Why are we not like looking at that?
Tszyu was washed, bro. What do you mean?
Let's not forget, Fundora's face is already broken.
That's what I'm saying.
That entire nose structure is trash.
Yeah, he could take his trashy nose structure to Harvard and get that degree. You
Man,
feel me?
everybody on here got Keith.
I got Keith. I've been saying it since day
Not
one.
me.
Yeah,
HLD, I can't wait. HLD, watch. When we come back on here after this fight, I'm laughing at all y'all.
I'm a bet.
You know what?
I'll bet each you 1,000.
And like it or hate it, I like Thurman in this 154 division. He's gonna make. He's
me too.
He's more. You know, he just sells more. He's more charismatic. He's more all that shit talking. I like it. We need that.
He's old.
I don't get. Give it to me. Give it to me until Xander can whoop his ass. I'm good.
I don't.
You gotta stop with the Xander stuff.
Keep having slowed down.
I ain't stopping because this is the guy who's gonna take over the division.
The problem with you is even if he loses, you're going to do like you did with Canelo. No, he won. Well, no, he didn't.
What are you talking about?
You talking about? To me,
not even Zab could tell me what I've been asked. What the fuck did Crawford do for the first 5 rounds to win any of them?
All right, man, that fight was a month ago, man. Get
even
over
if that's true, that's 7 rounds left where he did do enough to win.
Right. I mean, and I give him all but round 8 after that.
Yeah, so that's
a tie. That's a draw.
Canelo lost that fight, but he didn't get his ass whooped like.
No, Canelo lost that fight by letting this small man make it to the 12th round.
Oh man, come on, man, get over it, man. It's over with, man. Let's move on. There's bigger fights to talk about, man. Come on, man.
No, that's the problem.
That's HLD, you in your feelings, man. Come on, man. It's over with.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm just standing on what I say.
You got guys like HLD.
He said he's trying to say that I said that Canelo won the fight. I'm like, no, he did it. Canelo didn't win the fight.
No, you think he should have won?
I said from day. Well, stop bullshitting yourself. Don't be no Nestor Gibbs.
That's what you said.
No. We called that fight live. I said it was a draw, and I've been saying it's been a draw.
Okay, it's not a draw.
All right,
it's not a draw.
Don't say that it's a Canelo won.
Okay, excuse me. He's saying it's a draw. It's not. So we have people like you who say it's a draw. Then you got people on the other.
Nobody says what I say. Barely nobody does.
Then you got people on the other side who are like, "Oh, Bud destroyed him. It wasn't even close." Like, why does everybody have to exaggerate everything?
Nobody wants to see the rematch because it was a dominant victory, though. So
it wasn't dominant. It was a convincing victory, and it was a little boring. That's more. If it wasn't boring, people would want to see it again. No,
nobody's talking about that fight like it's like, oh my god,
it wasn't exciting. It wasn't.
That fight it was very exciting to me.
Well, it was exciting if you're a Bud fan because you want to see him, get that third undisputed. But the fight itself wasn't exciting. Just the stakes were exciting.
The Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight was 10 times more exciting.
Yeah, because Haney kept dropping
Nah,
the
man,
fucking
that
nail.
fight
The
was
ebbs
okay.
and flows of that fight because Devin Haney was winning some rounds.
The only rounds that was entertaining was the ones Haney got dropped in. The rest of the fight was
And
boring.
he kept collapsing like he's at a Beatles concert. Like, yeah, that was fun.
After what, round 3, Devin Haney picked up his game and he was on his boxing shit. No, you can't. I'm not gonna shit on Devin Haney all the way about it because he was back on his boxing shit. He found himself and he started boxing this kid. But you know, he ran into that buzzsaw, and that's all she wrote. But it was a more exciting fight.
But Keith Thurman still got his speed and his movement. He got everything at 154. I didn't see him slow down at all.
I don't think he's got his elite speed of it, but he still has it. You know what I mean?
He still
the muscle
got it.
memory's there, and he's not damaged goods. That's what I'm saying. He is not broken. He had because that came out. I think you were talking about surgery. Were you talking about Thurman when it came out? Yeah. That's exactly. And so exactly what you said. He delayed the surgery. Blah blah blah. He's a health nut, and he believes in all natural shit. He didn't want to do whatever he needed to do, and he paid the price for going the wrong route. But
HLD, I said the time off, it actually helped Thurman. It didn't hurt him. It helped him. So
it probably helped his mentality. You know what I mean? To get himself back into it. But physical, he's never been beat up, bro. Who's whooped on him? Nobody.
Yeah. Sean Porter gave him some bruises, but he still Keith Thurman in good shape to be 35.
Keith Thurman is a healthy 36-year-old dude. No wars. No wars. And I see, and we are, look, man, who's been in more wars? Ortiz or Thurman?
Ortiz. Shit,
yeah, exactly, bro. The
sure.
dude looks like a domestic violence victim every time he fights.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's just the fact. Win, lose, or draw. He looks like, damn, bro. And so Thurman has never been like that. But he's let other people look like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, Ortiz fights a different type of fight. He's more of a, he don't got no really dimensions to his game.
Yeah, but look,
but my point is, my point is about the damage that Thurman is not a damaged guy. I'm not talking about the styles. I'm just saying that he is not damaged goods. Fundora is more damaged goods than Thurman.
That style put more miles on you earlier in your career. So
God. Once Thurman cracks that kid's nose and they can't stop the bleeding, they're gonna stop that fight, bro.
What up, Tiffany?
To Marco's point, look at Fundora. I mean, if he's really about to go to Harvard and all this shit, why would he go out there and give it his all? You know what I mean? Like
he ain't gonna make no money.
Yeah, he's probably gonna quit on the stool. That's what that makes me think. Like,
nah, you got people who love boxing and will never quit no matter what. Although he kind of quit against the dude who dropped him. Who is it?
Kinda. He definitely Brian Mendoza. He definitely quit. He looked at the ref, shook his head, and said, "No, I don't want it."
Right. I guess definitely, but I don't know. Some people could say maybe his legs weren't cooperating, but it looked like he quit because, like you said, he looked at him. He was like, "No, I'm good."
He 3-pieced him up, man. He was out of there. He couldn't get up.
Yo, that was by far the longest timber knockdown ever. Like when I saw
that was crazy.
Boom! Like timber. Bro, the referee did a count of 20, bro.
CJ, appreciate the 2-piece. Fight was so exciting, I got sick. OD'd on money. Okay. Well, yeah, you made some. Yeah, for you.
When Lubin dropped, he took a knee on Lubin. That was smart. That was ring IQ to take that knee. But he didn't quit.
Mendoza knocked him the fuck out. Nah, well, he didn't knock him out. That was a TKO. A knockout would have been a KO where he couldn't beat the count. He didn't even try and beat the count, but he looked completely coherent. That was a problem. Just like Ryan, when Ryan got
dropped. That was a knockout, Marco. That was a knockout.
No, that was a TKO. Oh, right. You're right. It was a knockout because he didn't try to get up and the referee went to the
he couldn't get up.
But we all saw that he probably could have. That's why we're saying he quit.
I don't see that. He was
just like Ryan. Ryan stayed down against Tank, remember? But he looked at the ref. It was the same thing. And then as soon as the ref hit 10, he got up like no problem.
Bro, it's not that he didn't try. When he got off the ground, he thought he already graduated from Harvard, bro.
Yeah, he wanted to go home. He wanted to take a stretch at home. He didn't want to fight.
He was getting his doctorate already, man.
You guys all think Fundora is going to get fucked up. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see it.
No, Marco, you're not wrong, man. Just let it play out, man. Just let it play out.
All right.
Everybody's gonna come back on here making excuses. Oh, Keith just is old, man. It was his time. HLD, what are you gonna? HLD, I don't know what.
HLD is just he's gonna ignore what happened. Nah, he didn't lose.
People gonna come on here like they would. Everybody said, "Oh,
you're only as good as how you come into the ring that night, guys," and that's just the fact of every fight. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'm expecting, from what I see, the way he's been, and on paper how he's gone through his career, I expect him to beat this kid. Now, if he doesn't,
said he didn't know he was fighting until he went back. So that's possible. Sometimes you get a mild concussion, you don't know what the fuck's happening. That's why I'm saying, Mo, he might have quit. We don't know for sure because I've known fighters who don't know what the fuck's going on until later that day.
Jin Sasaki, he for like a day wasn't not knowing what the fuck.
Exactly, and that happens. Like, and then you have guys who
he didn't even know the fight was made.
Your brain. There's two types of knockouts. One where your brain is totally there, but your legs and your body aren't cooperating. Or two, where you're just out of it, where you're like in a, you ever wake up from like a really deep sleep and you're like, oh, like
David Evanesian and Bud, and then like Zab Judah and Tim Zoo. His legs weren't there, but he was knocked out.
You mean Costa Zoo? Yes.
Yeah, Costa Zoo.
Yes. Yeah, he got up, and then he just fucking the kickstand just fucking went right out.
And don't forget, he was talking to the referee when he got hit. I don't know what he said to the referee.
He was looking referee like annoyed. Like, he was like, "Yo, why'd you call that a knockdown?" And then his fucking kickstand went whoop.
I hate to call a knockdown funny because you getting hurt, but that was one of the funniest.
It was funny. And
I hate to say, but it's true, bro.
Marco, you need to do a video on the funniest knockdowns ever.
When the entertainer
I'm
was
friends
like,
with Zab, like in real life, so I don't want to start fucking offending people.
Hey, Ortiz did the same when Barchek on the second drop. He like, no, I didn't get dropped, bro. You got hit so hard you didn't even know you got dropped.
I know Zab Judah laughed when he saw Cedric the Entertainer though talking about his knockout. He said, "Don't ever play with matches."
Yeah, I remember
that was funny. Or Wilder's knockdown when he got knocked down by Zane when he looked at the referee. Why every time somebody get knocked down, they look at the referee?
He looked at the referee as he was moving away. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, it was weird.
That's not the same.
Yo, when Canelo hit Caleb Plant and that dude started running to the bodega at the corner store because you started running to the opposite corner, bro. He's like, "Where you going, bro?"
I just did a video of Floyd and Chop Chop, and he made Chop Chop run for the fire exit like 3 times, literally run.
Yeah, another one. George Foreman and Frazier. Frazier started running, and Foreman hit him in the back of the head.
He did a bunny hop. You saw he did a bunny hop and then fell.
Yeah,
that was nasty. Some of Foreman's knockouts were fucking filthy. Do you see the one where he starts winging these mad wide uppercuts? Mo, you know what I'm talking about? I mean, he starts like fucking woof.
Yeah, he hit Frazier with an uppercut that made Frazier hop up and then go down. Like that's
what I just said, the bunny hop. And funny enough, Foreman said that the only man he was ever scared of was Frazier. And look how he dismantled him.
You know what? George Foreman had to be a social player because social player, bro.
Why?
Crazy. Come on, man. You're such a killer in the fucking ring, and you're preaching the word of God in the Holy of Holies, bro. That how can you switch that switch on and off like nothing?
I got you.
It's a sport. It's his job.
Nah, bro. But it's he's on that other mode. He's not like boxing, bro. He's there to kill you.
Yeah, I got you.
So HLD, if you never heard the story, what happened was I think it was in his last fight in the 70s. He was fighting Jimmy Young in Puerto Rico, I think. Apparently he lost that fight. It was like a brutal fight. He lost the fight. And he said, and his manager trainer, Gil Clancy, said, when he went back into the locker room, they said he slipped in the shower and banged his fucking head on the floor. And he got up all concussed and shit. And he said he fucking saw the light of God and God spoke to him and shit. And he went bananas in the locker room. And he was just like, imagine a big shower naked George Foreman, and everybody's trying to like calm him down from like leaving the fucking locker room. That's how fucking. That's how concussed. That's how it touched him, bro. That's why he became that way.
Something happened to him, bro. And because I mean, to turn off, you come on, bro. You know that in the true word of Christianity, it's all about love and peace and all that stuff, and forgiveness and having to hold back. But bro, for you to turn from that to then go back into the arena and want to decapitate somebody. Like something, and okay, that explains it. That explains it. Because he was never.
It makes sense, right? He could have easily came back and fought Larry Holmes and fought a bunch of guys and made. He would have been a fucking millionaire easy. Fuck the fucking bread.
You said when he lost to Jimmy Young.
I believe so. It was his last fight in the 70s. I think it was Jimmy Young.
Yeah, he lost to Ali, then Jimmy Young. Yeah.
Like in the 70s, George Foreman had no Jolly Rancher fucking personality. That was afterwards when he came. They were like, okay, who's this Jolly Rancher?
He didn't go past 4 rounds until the Ali fight. He knocked everybody out before the 4th.
And in those days, he was very all into himself. Just he was very introverted. And when he came back, we saw him, bro. He's big old smile, George Foreman, selling the George Foreman grill. You know what I mean? He was a different man.
Yep.
So
look at David Garcia wrote.
That explains it.
Yep.
Maybe that's what they need to do with Devin Haney. Hit him on top of his head so he could get that shit out. Maybe turn into a killer.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man, Haney ain't been knocked out, man. He's straight. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people.
I mean, that takes a lot of heart to get up, keep on getting up after you get knocked down like you did against Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, especially with somebody on steroids. So
the fear of getting knocked out, that's what it does, bro.
Yeah, but I don't like how he fought his last fight though. I will say that. I don't like how he fought. Haney. He fought real cautious, man. I ain't like that.
When he fight Norman, I'm gonna judge him for how he fight, but I'm not counting that first fight back after a year, after being cheated, after then wanting the Ryan Garcia fight. I'm gonna give him a break for that. But this fight, I expect him to show up like he normally does.
I'm still gonna be surprised if Devin Haney goes through with this fight.
Damn, really? We're a month out, bro. You really think he's gonna pull out still?
Why would Turkey mention Devin Haney for February? Like he's gonna be ready in 2.5 months?
That ain't even 2.5 months, because that's like the end of November. Really,
who was in the same position, and then they canceled this fight to fight Ortiz in February.
Majimov.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's way too soon to come back.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if and then.
Yeah, I don't think so though. I think Haney gonna go through with it.
That'll be messed up. I mean, they both in full-fledged training camps right now. They almost done. Basically, they got a month out. Like that'll be crazy.
I think even if he pulls out, they'll have somebody ready for Norman Jr.
Yeah, that'll be.
You know what? You know what? The more you say that, I remember fucking Dubois dropped out like 3 days before the fight. So it's Schofield.
I'm telling you, man. I'm not, bro. You gotta understand the business, man.
Haney never pulled out a fight though. He never pulled out a fight.
There's always a first. You think Majimov has ever pulled out of a fight before? I don't think so. He only had 10 fights. You see, that's what I'm saying. It just. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised with what I'm saying. I'm not saying, but I wouldn't be surprised because why are you mentioning names like that to go through in less than 2 months?
So what about David Benavidez though? He mentioned him too. You don't think he gonna pull out?
I don't. No.
He might pull out too. He might pull out, and then they put him in there with better BF.
Well, the fight is in Saudi. So I mean, Saudi. Yeah, we saw how many guys drop out over there in Saudi.
We saw these people. They fought over there before, so I think they straight. I don't think nobody will pull out.
Austin drop out. We had
Dubois.
Who did Dubois, and then Bukoli came in. So those 2 guys and 1 fight that pulled out. Ah, shit! Imagine if those 2 guys pull out.
Alan Day, what do you say?
What's good?
Cold chilling.
Benavidez drops out to fight Beterbiev. I'm not mad at that because that's a way better fight than Anthony Yard. But who the fuck do we want to see Devin Haney fight in February?
Beterbiev is on the same card.
Or Bivol. Bivol, that's another one. That's a possibility.
Bivol, right?
No, I want to see the Yard fight though. That's a good test for David Benavidez.
I like to see that fight. I think that's a good fight either way. It's one of those split half and half. With one guy does in one half and versus what the other guy is.
I think
Hey,
Yard. I think Yard is
Kalia
gonna
World, be careful saying what's up to Jackie. You might get timed out.
Yard is going to get stretched out like a Tempur-Pedic.
I don't think it's gonna be. You think he's gonna knock him out,
Never stretched
Marco?
out anybody, man. Stop the hype.
He's going to stretch out Yard. What?
You think
never
he's gonna knock
stretched
him
out
out?
He's gonna stretch him out. He might get back up, but
Better Beef couldn't do that. You think fucking
Better Biev knocked him out. What you mean?
Yeah, after how many rounds and whatever it was,
That's
bro.
because Better Biev lacks the skill Benavidez has. He just has that chopping you down power.
Crazy. That is the craziest thing you've ever said,
Better
Marco.
Biev just goes forward and throws a lot of punches, and eventually he wears you down because he hits so hard. He's so relentless.
You could replace that with Benavidez, and that's exactly right. That's Benavidez. No, Better Biev can actually box.
What?
No, Better Biev can actually box.
Better than Benavidez. Oh,
Benavidez just don't have the
I
power.
hate when Mo doesn't like
175.
somebody because he loses all fucking reality in his brain.
Because he's not that good. He does the same shit each fight. You show me levels. Show me some improvement. Same thing with
At
Boots.
168, Benavidez barely had power. At 175, he don't have no power.
He still knocked out mad people because he chops them the fuck down.
At 168, but at 75, he haven't even got a knockdown.
He has two fights, and
with no knockdowns though. Like,
Against a guy with a 4-year retirement and a guy coming up from 168. Those are the people he should be knocking out.
Still gonna beat them all.
And he couldn't stop playing.
Right, he couldn't.
Now you're gonna bring that up. Plant held on like they're fucking tandem skydiving. Get out of here,
Man. Plant outboxed the hell out of him.
Canelo made sure he couldn't hang on to shit.
He couldn't stop Plant though. For
It wasn't
real.
Canelo, it was the ref. Come on. You had me with this light heavyweight criticism, but now we're fucking Plant.
The ref didn't let him fight on the inside though. I give him that. In the
No, he
Plant
didn't.
Yo, can you imagine if Yardy knocks him the fuck out, bro?
HLD, you don't like Benavidez?
It's not
that's
Yardy.
your
First of
people,
all,
man.
it's Yardy.
No, he ain't my people, bro. What the fuck? I don't got
cool.
people.
He's not a Boricua.
He cool.
told
I
y'all
just feel
what I
like he a
thought.
little people just be a little doing too much for him. Like his power is not all that at all.
No, it's not. It's not.
True.
Benavidez really don't.
Nah, he doesn't have one shot power. No, he doesn't. But
He just has break you down, wear you down type of
he's
power.
still gonna get the knockout.
He's relentless. I give him that. He's relentless.
He's gonna get the knockout.
With his transformer
No,
body,
but
he's relentless.
He's relentless when he's the weight bully. We haven't seen him relentless.
Word,
at
you didn't see him
75.
relentless against Morel.
No,
wasn't
because
relentless. That was
he got hurt against Morel.
Oh my God!
You gotta
Here we go again with
remember.
this shit.
You gotta remember, Marco. They think that Morel gave him a competitive fight. These guys, they don't like Benavidez. They trying to find ways to shit on him.
I know they are. I know.
That was not a competitive fight to me. That was not a competitive fight.
If you think that Morel fight was competitive, then you just trying to shit on Benavidez.
So
it
look,
wasn't competitive.
It's Anthony Yard.
It wasn't an ass whooping. It wasn't no damn ass
Anthony Yard. His biggest
Hold
test at 75.
on. See, I'm not fucking like you guys. You're right. It wasn't an ass whooping, but
It was a competitive fight.
He clearly beat him though.
No, he beat him. I don't think
Matter of
nobody
fact,
said
you know what?
that.
It's like Bud and Canelo. It's like Bud versus Canelo. Similar. Bud beat Canelo clearly, but didn't destroy.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not.
Yes, it was. You just don't want to hear it. Yes, it was.
Bud's performance was better than David against Morel.
But again, there was no ass whooping, is what he's trying to say.
Right.
Yeah,
Nobody was getting fucked up.
Canelo didn't buckle, drop.
So look, is
nobody got dropped. Stop saying that.
Is Anthony Yard David Benavidez's biggest test?
Yes, but come on, counselor.
Marco.
What?
He got buckled. Did he not get buckled?
He got rocked once.
Did he get buckled?
No, he got rocked once.
No, he got buckled.
Morel got dominated. You just don't want to admit it.
I know. What
No,
the
he ain't
fuck?
getting no dominated.
You're talking about one shot that landed as opposed to a whole fight of domination.
He didn't get dominated.
Hey, look, I'm trying to ask Marco a question.
What's
Is
up?
Anthony Yard his biggest test at 175 so far?
No, I think Vazek was a bigger test. Vazek damn near killed Adonis Stevenson and was whooping better.
He's gonna beat the brakes off. He's gonna beat the brakes off a Yard, man. He's gonna beat this dude in. This dude might not even last the whole fight.
Yeah, like this Yard, like come on. Yard's good, but he's older now. He's taking a lot of punishment. But
he has the guns. He's got the guns to knock him out.
He does.
Touches him, he could knock him out.
He does that, but guess what? When Benavidez does the same thing, walks him down, chops him down,
Oh, well, he's old. Nobody's gonna give him any
I
credit.
ain't gonna say
No,
he's old.
if he beat Anthony
David
Yarde, I'm gonna give
Benavidez
him
have
full
no
credit.
history of walking and chopping anyone down at 75.
What?
At
Never.
75,
He just walked down
said.
and chopped down Morrell. He just beat the shit out of
Nah.
him.
Oh my
No, he
God,
didn't.
Boo
He
Boo,
didn't walk down
Plant,
Morrell like
Porky
that.
Medina, everybody he fought. That's what he does.
Was
He's a
that at
fucking.
75?
Not at
Now we're talking
75.
about 75.
He was
beat
literally the weight bully
He had
over
2
Plant
fights at
and
75.
Boo Boo.
He fought Morrell at 75. What are y'all talking about?
2 fights.
But he didn't walk and chop Morrell down.
He
like
beat the shit out of that man. Come on, man. Stop it.
Yes, he did walk Morrell down.
No, he
2
didn't,
fights.
man.
2
No,
fights.
he didn't.
Morrell
He
was sitting on the
his
ropes
back
after the
foot.
fight.
He was
What do you
on
mean
his
he
back
walked him
foot against
down?
Morrell. He
Yeah,
was
you
on his
kidding me?
back foot
Okay.
against the where he got hurt against Morrell. He was backed up on the corners.
So
When did
He
he
got
walk him
hurt in the
down?
5th round
You're
and
bringing
didn't
up.
even clinch
You
and
hear
fought
what
his
you're
way out
doing,
of it.
Alan,
When
you're
did he?
doing.
When did he?
Alan, you're
When did
bringing
he?
up 2 punches.
Okay,
One that
so
landed,
at
and the other
what
one that
point of
landed
the
in the
fight?
shoulder. That's your whole
At
argument.
what point fight?
That's your whole
We
argument.
didn't even
2
see
punches.
Morrell head go back.
You are bringing up 2 punches. One that hit him on the shoulder, which is a
I
bullshit
don't
knockdown.
listen.
And
I don't
one
remember
clean
one.
punch.
I don't
One
remember
clean punch
one
you're bringing
memorable
up.
round by David Benavidez.
How are you going to
in
bring
the
up
fight.
one clean punch as your whole argument for a whole
Okay,
12
well,
round?
name me one clean punch David Benavidez landed on Morrell.
Oh my goodness.
Name the round where he looked like this
I mean,
monster in
it was a good performance, but it wasn't all
Yo,
that.
Wavy,
All
you gotta come in here, man.
I know is that Morrell.
No, I'm just getting. Go ahead.
Yard is gonna knock Benavidez the fuck out in less than 7 rounds, bro.
I think he's gonna
Lions
knock
in the
him
camp,
down.
man.
Get out of here, Wavy. I take
Lions
it back.
in
Get
the
out of here.
camp. Let's get it,
Morrell, I
Get
can
out of
only
here.
say that I can name at least 3 times that Morrell stunned Benavidez in that fight.
He dropped him. He dropped
Well,
Benavidez.
I wish Morrell was as confident as you guys were, because after the fight, he was very humble.
Well, Selwyn, you gotta admit this. For Morrell to only have 12 fights when he fought Benavidez, he did a damn good. Shouldn't Benavidez should have just knocked him out? He barely had any
DJ, that was
fights.
great.
He barely had any fights when he fought Benavidez. That was his first fight at 175.
That was
Everybody said that he's going to beat Benavidez. That was the guy who's going to beat him and prove that he's overrated.
Hey, Marco, I had Morrell winning at 68. I'm gonna
He
give
did
you
better
that, but at
against
75,
Benavidez than against Hot Rod. So I
think
think
they
guys, one at a time.
We was all here. Y'all said Morrell was gonna beat him. Benavidez is gonna get exposed. He ain't shit. That's what y'all said.
They said that about
and then after the fight,
hold on.
everybody changed their mind.
Shelton, they said that about Plant too.
Hey,
Real
at
boxer.
160
Hold on. A real boxer is gonna box him. He's flat-footed.
No, I don't.
What
Nobody
happened?
thought that Plant was gonna beat fucking Benavidez.
I didn't think that.
I said Morrell beat Benavidez at 68,
nobody.
but at 75, it's a different fight.
And there's a
You
difference
didn't
at
say that.
75.
You didn't differentiate the weight because they fought at 75 and you picked Morrell.
No, I
They
said
fought at
I had
75
Morrell
and you picked
winning
Morrell.
at 68, but at 75, it was a completely different
I
fight.
think they rushed him at 75. It wasn't good for Morrell to do that.
I don't like neither one of them at 75.
You gotta have power.
Okay, well, what about the Russian? Okay, let's get off Benavidez. What was his excuse against the Russian that just whooped his ass a couple months ago?
Who?
What are you talking about?
What you mean, Bosnick when he was putting hands and feet on Benavidez?
The Russian dude
versus Morrell.
The Russian dude he just fought who bounced his ass all around the ring all night.
That nigga was on steroids,
he only fought Hot Rod and Benavidez at
That
75.
nigga was on
That's
steroids,
it.
bro.
He
That
didn't
nigga
fight
looked like
nobody else.
Come on,
Katiev would knock
Benavidez
Benavidez the fuck out.
His face. Come on, man. We can't blame Morrell for that.
Yeah, that dude was huge. He would fuck Benavidez up, which is why Benavidez will probably never fight someone like that.
Yeah, that dude was looking like a light heavyweight. He looking kind of like Better Beef a little bit in that ring.
The dude was built like a ninja turtle, bro. He was all back. He was like 90%
I want
back.
to see Benavidez versus Better Beef.
Let me ask you guys a question. You know what? Let's do this. Let's break this down. Let's start with.
Yeah.
Why the fuck don't you like Benavidez, Mo? What don't you like about him? What do you think's not good about him?
Because you're not fully Mexican.
No, I mean I don't give a fuck about that. Quite frankly, that makes no difference.
I'm curious.
I'll be serious. It's not just Benavidez. I like fighters who show that they are complete fighters, not just they were a bully and they walk people down. Not that they're just super athletic and they hop around and do all these fancy shit that gets guys like you wet in the fucking panties like boots. I want to see guys who show me levels. Like, show me, like, Bud, show me that you can box. Show me that you can slug. Show me that you can
I heard that.
counterpunch. Show me you can set things up. Show me that you have a brain. Like show me that there's a person out there.
Hold on, let him talk. Let him talk, guys. One at a time. Okay, so he said that.
I love that.
Hold on. So
when I see a guy like Benavidez,
hold on. Okay, so first off, these guys do show levels. You might think they don't. I see levels in a lot of these guys. There are certain people who don't, but these guys show levels. I don't know what you meant by bouncing around athletic. You talking about Roy? I mean, I don't know.
No, Boots. I'm talking about Boots because that's all he does.
Hold on, like, that's all he does. But what's that?
My point being is that they're very one-dimensional. Even if they're not one-dimensional in a way that makes them that they're not able to win fights, they don't show me that they can do other things. So like if you're a Devin Haney, right? If you're a Devin Haney and your style is to out jab and grab your opponent, and all you fight are guys that are shorter than you and older than you, you're not showing me that you can do different things.
This is the problem.
But if you're like a Bud or you're like a Canelo who fights different styles of guys, or like an Inoue or a Bivol, and you can do different things, that to me makes you a good fighter.
Okay, I think you need to clear out your bifocals because Boots can fight on the inside. He can fight on the outside.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he's
slick fucking defense. He has all of that. What? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And so can Devin Haney.
Okay, next guy.
Alan Day, why don't you like Benavidez?
Can I go next?
Hey, wait a minute. So first off, I don't believe that you should introduce me as why do I not like Benavidez. I enjoy Benavidez. Let me tell you, I enjoy. Okay, so here's the thing: he can't really punch. He can't really punch. His feet is decent, and one of my biggest problems with David Benavidez is that he's kind of a weight bully, and when he moved up, he's not the same guy. He's not the same guy as he was at 68, and it's clear that he was bringing guys up that was smaller than him who he could lay on, beat up on, and look way better than he probably is.
Okay.
At 75, I believe you have to be able to punch and gain respect.
Okay.
And I don't think that David Benavidez, he's not going to get yards.
Okay. So let me say this. Okay. So yours at least made sense. Mo was just saying he can't. He has no layers. What you said makes sense. I don't agree with it, and I think all his positives outweigh the few negatives you just mentioned. But that's fine.
And his defense is shaky.
Yeah, I agree. But I actually do like Benavidez. But I think a dude like Bivol, who actually has layers to his game, would like beat him easy. Like
Bivol can't punch either though.
But
but he can box.
Exactly. He don't need to.
6'3" dude who has more range.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Whatever.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But my thing is, Bivol, he's not the biggest puncher, but we didn't see him go in there and stop dudes when he need to stop him. We didn't see him box. He slid up to the biggest puncher ever. I ain't gonna say ever, but in today's boxing, and slid in front of him for 24 rounds. In my opinion, beat him twice.
He didn't even get facts. He didn't even get dropped, bro.
So here's the thing. Here's the question. You said my man said he can't punch. He said Bivol can't punch. But who have you seen walk Bivol down since he can't punch?
Exactly. Bivol can't punch, bro. No matter what you say.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. See, a lot of people believe that you need to you combat power with power, but that's not how boxing works. You don't combat power with power. You combat power with speed, distance, timing. That's what you combat. And Bivol do an excellent job. His timing.
He got too many layers to his game, bro.
So you're saying Bivol has power? He's just keeping in his pocket.
No. Bivol has timing. He has timing.
Right, but if you have power, if you have power, you will combat power with power because you'll believe yours is more powerful.
My thing is
but only low IQ boxers do that. If you're high IQ and you're in there and you know this guy has more power than you, then you're gonna probably beat him with distance. You're gonna try to counter him. You're gonna beat him with timing. You're gonna keep him off balance. Things what Bud did to Canelo. You know, Bud respect his power. You know what I mean? But he didn't come in there and try to knock him out until late. But he beat him with timing and distance.
I don't think Benavidez is a weight bully, but if you make 168, you make 168. But I think 175 is his maximum weight because his power dramatically decreased at 175. So he can't go no further than that. Like people want him to go up and fight these other people, but it's not gonna work. He's not that good of a boxer to beat people like Opataya or even a heavyweight without power. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So I just think he lacked power, but
I mean,
he an okay boxer. He showed boxing skills against Andrade, a couple more fighters, but
Yeah, but
he not the same at 175.
I mean,
though,
these guys went down because of conditioning issues anyway. If he had great power, he would have stopped Plant.
Yeah,
he would have stopped Morrell.
I don't know if he beats Bivol or Beterbiev. I don't know. It's a close fight.
If you look at the two dudes he's fought at light heavyweight, the reason why he's not dominating them is because they're stronger than him. Benavidez looks the same way he did at 168. He didn't put on no muscle, bro. You got to put on muscle because you in a new weight class with dudes that's stronger than you.
I wouldn't have pegged Wavy as a Benavidez hater, but that's what we got going on.
I'm a Benavidez fan, bro.
What muscle do you expect that dude to have with that transformer body?
Dominated at 168. I'm looking at what you're doing right
now. Yo, stop saying his body because Tito Trinidad, your fucking Boricua brethren.
Yo, he had abs.
He didn't have a muscle.
He had abs.
He didn't
even have a muscle on his dick.
He had
any muscle anywhere.
Mr. Transgender body Benavidez ain't got nothing, bro.
Tyson Fury got the worst body in history, and he
like an overcooked Puerto Rican noodle. Trinidad looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Get the fuck out of here.
But my point is, hold on, guys. But the point is, Benavidez, Trinidad could still punch like a fucking truck. So the way you look doesn't have anything.
Trinidad didn't have titties that he needed a fucking B-size bra and shit like fucking Benavidez. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Benavidez is like a 35-year-old dad with
Marco,
4 kids,
you
bro.
think Benavidez beat Bivol and
transition and shit?
Do I think Benavidez beats Bivol?
And Beterbiev, yeah.
Yes.
Beterbiev would knock his ass out.
Yeah, it hit the smoking crack button, Marco.
Let me say this. A younger Beterbiev, I'm not sure. This version, yes. Bivol, yes.
Yeah, you know what the problem with Benavidez? He's all talk. He mentions everybody's fucking name and he don't do shit. He ain't fighting nobody. He hasn't fought anybody of worthiness. Not one.
That's because Bivol ducked the smoke. That's why he didn't fight Bivol.
So did Canelo. So did everybody. Come on.
Stop it.
This motherfucker.
Benavidez definitely beats Canelo.
Canelo didn't duck. Oh, wait. Because you so sit here on this panel and say Canelo didn't duck that man for 3 years.
No. We talked about this last night. Since Benavidez is too big for Bud, he's too big for Canelo. So why are we even talking about it? Why are we even talking about it, Marco? Why even bring it up? He's too big. Why is he too big for Canelo? Why is he too big for Bud?
Aren't you? Hey, wait a minute. Is this Mo? Aren't you one of the dudes that said? Hey, wait a minute, Mo. Ain't you one of the dudes that said that Canelo was too big for Bud? Didn't you say that?
I'll answer it right now. And I answered this yesterday. You didn't absorb it. Bud has been a welterweight for the last 7-8 years. Canelo has been a super middleweight for the last 7-8 years. So that's such a shitty argument.
Yeah, you can't say it's the other way around. If Bud's too big for, if Benavidez is too big for Canelo, then he's too big for Bud. So you can't use it the other way. That's just not what it is.
Benavidez is too big for Bud. I absolutely think
he is. I know. I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
He's too big for Canelo. Anyway,
Canelo had the belt.
Didn't Mo say Canelo was too big for Bud? Or am I tripping?
What you say?
Didn't Mo say that Canelo was too big for Bud? Or am I tripping?
No, he's trying. I don't know. He's just
at
trying.
At 175, he is too big for Bud.
He's trying.
No. I said didn't Mo. No. I said before this fight. Listen to me. I said before this fight. Didn't Mo on this panel say that Canelo Alvarez was too big for Bud Crawford? Didn't he say that?
Oh yeah. A lot of people did.
I don't remember.
But I'm saying that Canelo reigned at that weight class for years. So Benavidez is not too big for him. He was at 168 for years trying to fight him. So he wasn't too big for him. That's what I'm saying.
He's only too big because there is such thing as called a weight bully.
I feel bad for Benavidez.
No, he wasn't too big.
I feel bad for him.
He was about the same size as Berlanga. He fought Berlanga. Why he can't fight Benavidez? He fought Berlanga.
Exactly.
I feel bad for Benavidez. The motherfucker was denied a shot to become one of the greatest fighters pound for pound against Canelo, and now he's being denied the light
heavyweight. He wasn't denied. The bitch ran to 175 too.
Oh my god!
Don't play yourself. He was supposed to weigh 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Marco,
2
Marco.
weeks.
He waited until he was
Marco, Benavidez made his decision.
2 weeks. Right, so if you waited that long, you're a dumb fucking. You can't wait 2 weeks.
Hey, Marco, look.
No, you're going to say to yourself, this guy is not going to give me a fight. And by the way, let's not forget, not only did he wait 4 years, he heard Canelo out of his own mouth be like, 25 pounds? What am I doing?
Who cares about what it's about the station?
Marco, look, I'm going to say Canelo definitely ducked Benavidez and avoided him for years. But at the end of it, Mauricio Suleiman told him, I can mandate the Canelo fight or you can go to 175. And he chose to go to 175.
I don't
Thank
think
you. Thank you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hold on. None of us are in the room and don't know what happened. But let's say that did happen. What makes any of you think that he's
it was out in the public?
Hold on. What's going to make any of you think that Benavidez is just going to keep waiting and hoping he'll take it now? He knew what was all
They
about.
would have stripped him. They would have stripped him just like they stripped him for the skull fight.
But he still would have stripped him.
Just like they stripped Bevel.
But he
Look,
wouldn't have
they took
fought
2 weeks to strip Bevel.
But he
Why didn't he do the same thing to Canelo? You want to know why? Because he made a deal. He made a deal with the WBC. He made politics, and he made a deal with the WBC and said, "Hey, we're gonna leave your little cash cow, and I'm gonna go to 175, and you guys are gonna scratch your back, and at 175 you're gonna scratch mine." And he scratched his fucking back.
Hold on, if they were gonna strip Canelo, who makes them the most money, they would have done that years ago. They're not stripping him. Secondly,
they stripped him.
Hold on.
Even
if he does strip him, the IBF's the only sanctioning body that does that, and it took them 4 years to do that. Secondly, even if he strips him, Canelo still wasn't going to fight him. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Canelo was about to leave PBC because he was trying to make that fight.
You guys who try and come up with that excuse is insane. After 4 years, and Canelo himself saying he doesn't want to fight him somehow.
And what did he do? He moved up to 175 to become an email champion. He went up to 175 to become an email champion.
I don't give a fuck what you say, HLD. Alvarez was never gonna fight that dude, and you know it.
And I don't give a fuck what you say. Devin Benavidez is a transgender body fool who ain't doing shit in boxing.
Hey, lying to the camp. Hey, when y'all
he went to 175 and he still didn't get his shot though.
No, and he won't.
Yeah, but he stripped them
because Bivol and Benavidez are staying away from him, or at least Turkey's keeping him away from him. Something's happening.
All I know is David Benavidez better look incredible against this dude. He better look incredible because this is a true 75. This is no guy coming up.
Hey, why wouldn't he, Alan? Hey, Alan, why wouldn't he look incredible against the last bum?
Not to them. They don't think he did.
Hey, you gonna call my man Yard a bum? God.
Nah, he's not a bum.
Okay, the last bum put him on his butt and wobbled him multiple times. So if he's letting bums do that to him,
this bum
imagine
better
what a
do the same
275 gonna do.
This bum better do better because the last bum lost.
If he let a bum hurt him multiple times, he's in trouble.
If Yard loses this fight, it's over. You lost every big fight. You lost the Cole.
Yard is the overrated fighter though. In actuality,
not overrated. We know who he is. He's not overrated. We know he's in the middle of the road type of guy, type of fighter.
All them damn muscles. I'm gonna tell you, gassed out after 6 rounds, bro. That's his problem.
But they hype him up to
be. Let me read this chat real quick. Extra Crispy 5 pre. Someone order HLD a Canelo Meat Lovers Pizza. Yes, and Alan Day and Wavy.
Yeah,
we need 3
pies. I'm gonna tell you who's overrated. Who's overrated is David Morrell. That's who's overrated.
Agreed.
Nah.
Dude is like 23.
But he's not even a champion, bro. So we're talking about a guy who's not a champion.
David Morrell is a different fighter at 168 than 175. That's the problem. If it was 168 against Benavidez, it would have been a different story. But they're not the same at 175. I don't think
he may be a true 68 pounder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he is.
That's what he looks like to my eye.
Back to 68 then.
Hey, you put Benavidez in that same ring with that dude that Morrell just fought. The same thing that happened. I put money on that.
I agree. I think would fuck Benavidez up.
Though.
Word.
Yeah, that Russian was juiced
that
up.
Dude was a fucking monster, bro.
He looked like a super villain. He looked like a Batman super villain, dude.
Who?
The guy who beat up Morrell.
Oh, Bang.
The Katiev guy.
You seen that man's back?
Yeah.
No dig. That back was ripped. No
those 7 pounds, that shit matter. That's why that 7 pounds, 4 pounds, like that shit really matter in boxing. That's why it's such a
I
great
am not
feat that
afraid of
Bud
the
moved up
darkness.
and beat
I
Canelo.
was
Because those
born in
weight
it.
classes do matter. You got to be
And
great in order to achieve
Marco's
that.
point, the reason why Trinidad was looking dad bod is because he was going up a weight class, fighting a weight class he shouldn't have been fighting at. He was old. Benavidez doesn't have any excuse. The reason why he looks like that is because if he puts on any muscle, he's not going to be able to make that weight. That's the difference. That's why he looks like that way. Otherwise, he'd be fucking ripped. Why wouldn't he? He's supposed to be getting to his more natural weight.
Dude looks like
Because he
melted
have to
ice.
go through fat camp before training.
He looks like
He don't live a boxing lifestyle.
like melted milkshake without a cup, bro. Just splattered all over the floor,
You can
bro.
tell Benavidez be drinking Coronas, eating ice cream.
Well, it's easier. It's easier to lose weight when it's just based off of the fat, not on a muscle
And
itself.
Benavidez definitely looked out of shape when he started this training camp. Like he had a big
Yeah, he was
stomach.
fat as fuck. His face was all blown
Yeah,
up.
he looked really big before this training camp. So I don't know how he's gonna look in this fight, but he does need to look impressive, in my opinion. He can't have another mediocre performance at his third fight at light heavyweight. I don't want to see that.
And hey, the same thing goes for Boots, bro. He can't let that Lima guy look like a world beater and shit.
Boots too.
Boots about to create a superstar, man.
Bro, if you guys go back and watch the fight with David versus Anthony Durrell at 168, Anthony Durrell was giving Benavidez problems before his eye got cut. He was giving them problems, bro. He was winning a lot of those rounds.
Until he wasn't. Boots giving him problems until he wasn't. Then he gonna fight the Barbeo, whatever that dude name is, and win the easiest belt, and everybody gonna act like he's so great and a two-weight world champion. Like that's he gonna fight this nobody, then fight the other nobody and win a vacant title, and they gonna act like he just so
Have
great.
you seen the dude, Lima? Have you seen him? Have any of you seen him fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That if Boots let that guy.
You know who Lima is? You know who he is?
Yeah.
What? Go ahead.
He's tailor made for Boots. This dude is
Like but this is what I'm saying. If Boots allows this guy look like a world beater, throw that fool in the Philly trash.
Bro, we gonna take this tune up and then we gonna beat up Virgil next year, bro.
I doubt this guy Lima goes 6 rounds.
He gonna fight
I
the dude
doubt
who
this
beat up
fight goes 6 rounds.
Barbo or whatever
It
his
better
name
not.
is.
That's what I'm saying, Shelton. It better not. That
gonna
guy.
win that
I saw
title,
that
bro.
guy. I saw 2 fights of his. He's not good. His head is always in the middle. He has no footwork.
People act like Stanionis was some great win.
Yeah, exactly. He just like
he was only
He's the same
15-0 against nobodies and coming off a long layoff. Like that wasn't a great win. It was for a belt, but that's not a big win. Everybody.
What you talking about, Stanionis?
He was.
You talking about Stanionis?
He was the second best welterweight. No, he wasn't.
Stanionis wasn't shit. Who had he fought?
Right. I'm saying they act like Stanionis was, but he never beat nobody in those 15 wins. So it's like a facade with Boots. And I see him beating this dude Lima, however he beat him, and then going after the vacant title against the Barbo dude, and then winning that title and everybody acting like, he's so great.
Bruh, nobody's beating Boots at 154, bro.
That's what everybody say. Everybody say that,
bro.
but he never fight the people that you think can beat him.
But you're not talking about the dudes that dunked him, though. There's dudes that dunk Boots at one. You think
ain't nobody dunk Boots, bro? Ain't nobody dunk Boots.
And he want to tune up. How did they dunk him and he want to tune up? That don't make sense.
Did he say ducking Boots?
He wanted to fight Jesus Ramos from what I heard. That's what I heard.
Jesus Ramos, who's already got a loss by
Erickson
Lubin. Close fight though. That could have went either way.
No, come on, man. And you think that's a great fight?
Hold on, let me read the super chat. Alan, you know black folks are prone to high blood pressure. Lay off that sauce. Might be time for an intervention.
Okay.
Yeah, Alan is something.
I just don't be on that Kool-Aid y'all be on, man.
Bro, y'all see the talent, bro.
Hey, he's on that blood pressure, but he ain't on that Kool-Aid getting that diabetes, man. He's on a different spectrum, bro.
Bakram still don't got to fight at 54. Boots could have fought for that title, but he didn't.
Cats be
Why
like,
do
you
think
see
that
that
should be his
talent?
first fight? Why would his first fight?
Everybody look
see, you just want to
talented
see
when
him
they
lose.
in showcases.
A lot of y'all
Look,
just
him
want
and
to see
Eddie
Boots
Hearn
lose,
said
bro.
that they
He
wanted to fight Bud. Hold on,
He
bro.
ducked Bud.
But Boots and Eddie Hearn said Boots wanted to fight Bud at his first fight at 54, but he moving to 68 to fight Canelo.
He had an opportunity to fight him at 147.
Hold on, bro. Let me say this though. That means he's willing to fight a champion. So why can't he fight Bakram first if he's willing to fight Bud?
All right.
Well, why didn't he?
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Bakram is on Twitter.
Why would he fight Bakram
Listen,
first?
fellas,
That's what this
I gotta
guy
go get my daughter, man. I gotta end this, but I'll catch you guys tonight. I didn't realize what time it was already. Appreciate you guys.
All right,
All right, man. Peace,
All right.
guys.